So, where we ended, we crashed. Right, we crashed where we ended. We have to go get another leg. Again. I forgot that I was dreading today's stream. I haven't been dreading it nearly enough. We have to go get another power armor leg. Odds are the two first places we went to will re-roll, which means there's a chance we could get a leg from one of the other ones. But screw it, if there's like a freaking apparently 50% chance we're gonna have to go to the annoying area to get one anyway, then I might as well just go straight freaking there and hope I don't die. That's what we're doing. Because stream crashed last time, or the game crashed, which is another reason I wanted to let that export finish. Oh man. What, is one of the chats broken again? Should be. This should be fine, right? Let me check. Did it break again? Did one of the... No, they're fine. People are just complaining because I'm not reading everything. Okay, well. Figure out who to call on your own today. Which faction is optimal? What are you optimizing for? Morality? Railroad? Minutemen? You only have two options. Just go to Conquered and brute force until I got out safe. That isn't really... Why? You're just gonna end up with the worst suit of power armor anyway. And I'm not doing the climb up and jump on the thing. Everybody always talks about that. And it's like, okay, I understand that you saw in a video one time somebody did that. But like, no. Oh yeah, the random raider encounter from here. Look, spaceship. Everyone, distraction, spaceship. You know what makes me mad about that spaceship is that I'm pretty sure it's not... I'm pretty sure it just like spawns in the skybox and then if you follow it, you don't end up at the spaceship. Because I've tried following it before and I did not end up there. I mean, this time it's pretty accurate actually. But it's not super accurate. That's a blood bug. Please ignore me. Darn it. I almost got away with it. You gonna play GTA 4? I mean, I've played GTA 4 in the past. Quite a while ago. Not on this channel. That'd be a little out of left field. So here's a suit. This one requires advanced hacking to get though, and it does have a right leg. Right leg is what we need, but we're going for a guaranteed... What am I stuck on? I couldn't even... That fence was freaking invisible. Oh, I need to turn my monitor brightness back up. That's why. I turned it down for editing so it doesn't hurt my eyes in the long term. But I turn it up for gameplay because there's a blindingly bright light in my face. Where am I even going? Yeah. Try and go around Corvega, I guess. It's over on that side of Corvega. But I'll try and go around, I suppose. I've never been the biggest GTA person, I'm gonna be real. I'll probably play 6 when it comes out. But, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I know it's probably going to be the content game for a while. I just don't know how much I care. It's not... GTA is just not my vibe. Okay, so we're looking for the stupid thing. You know what I'm talking about when I say that. Don't pretend like you don't. Honestly, going around behind Corvega's probably the best option I had here. Because, the whole, like, Lexington area freaking sucks. 1,000 ghouls, guy with a fat man. Yeah, I'll pass. Is it over this way, though? Oh, no, no, no. It's down this road, not that road. It's this one. Got a little turnaround. Yeah, it's this one. Because it's between here and, like, Overland and stuff. Is this past the Rad Scorpion? I really hope this isn't past the... Alright, we got a robot random encounter. Don't love that. Not my favorite. Thank you for the tier 1. I really appreciate it. So I think the lift is over here somewhere. Yeah, okay. This is where the Rad Scorpion spawn is, and there's the lift. So if anybody doesn't know, a Rad Scorpion spawns and attacks those Brahmin, I think every time. It might only be most of the time, but you want to avoid those Brahmin. There's a reason I didn't want to come get this one, by the way, y'all. Sure, it did end up being the right call, but that was based on random chance. Effectively, I failed 2 consecutive coin flips, which, you know, checks out for me, but still. But this one is guaranteed a full set. Oh, is it 45s this time? Gonna be freaking lame. No, it's 51. Okay. Back we go! I just don't crash this time. Ideally, I would stop and sleep somewhere, but I also don't particularly want to deal with that. That's point made at Concord. We want to go to Sanctuary. Been a shorter jaunt this time, so fingers crossed. Even sprinting, this core will get us there. I'm not worried about that. Had a full core in it. Actually, other than the Concord one, do any cores spawn partially used? I don't think they do. I think the only partial core you just like default get in the game is the one from Concord, but I might be wrong on that. What's your favorite power armor set? I don't really use it enough to have an opinion. I do feel like the T60 probably is the one that like looks most iconic, I guess. But I don't use power armor. I have very little, if any, opinion on the idea of power armor as a whole, as a concept. Oh yeah, I gotta freaking grab hub flowers or people will yell at me. There was a hub flowers. I don't know. We grabbed a bunch last time, but I don't remember what route I took, so... I don't like the looks of that over there. I like the T45 most. I think those two are definitely the more classic ones. T51 is interesting. Of course, this one, the chest piece, has a different color mod on it, or a different, like, paint mod or something. Very strange. Really, all that matters is the hot rod flames. Really, that's kind of... that's kind of all that it really comes down to at the end of the day. Dead blood bug. Sure. Why not? Alright, well, this run went a little more smoothly. To be fair, the water by Covenant, right? The underwater power armor set by Covenant was, if it had the correct leg piece, definitively the right call. It's closer, it's easier, there's less risk of bumping into something. I know the area better. Freaking Gorski cabin. Like, it was just a really good option. It's unfortunate that it didn't get the piece that I needed, but also in my defense, with my level, it had 4 out of 6 pieces, and I just happened to not get the one that I needed. Failing a 4 in 6 chance is like, I think that was worth the initial attempt, genuinely. I think if you gave me those odds again right now and I hadn't already failed them and I wasn't frustrated with it, I would do the same thing. If you told me it's like, oh, it'll be a 4 in 6 chance, I would do it. Even knowing how unlucky I am, which objectively is a mistake. Like, I am way too unlucky to win a 4 in 6, but I would do it. Are the amount of fusion cores finite? No, because you can buy them from vendors who reset every couple of days. But the amount just, like, in the world... I don't know if any of them respawn. I'm sure there's probably at least 1 or 2 respawning. Oh, well, if ammo containers have a small chance of carrying them. But it is a relatively small chance. But whenever they do, you can get up to like 4. So no, there's not finite fusion cores, but unless your file's been live for a while, if you're using them consistently, it's like early game, it feels like you have 0, and then late game, it feels like you're drowning in them. Unless you're in survival, in which case, unless you have a reason to pick them up, a lot of times them weighing 4 pounds apiece aren't really worth packing around unless you're doing a pretty heavy strength build for carry, you know, higher carry capacity. And I don't do strength or strong back builds usually, so a lot of times I find myself just leaving fusion cores behind, which is where at the end of most of my runs, I don't even have that many. Well, we're back. And we have our legs now. Let's go ahead and get in a bed ASAP. We'll stick with the frame we've been running just for nostalgia's sake. Oh my gosh. I just went out of the power armor and I forgot to go out of... Why is everything the same freaking button in this game? Put it here. Just get out and get into bed. That lag I did not like. I did not find encouraging. Good. Okay. So we're going to do just a full swap of everything these have, because the other one was only 45 pieces, and this one is 51 pieces, and it was a full set. Which means I vented this leg for no reason, but whatever. And then we're going to put the fusion core over here with our... When did I put all this stuff in here? I need to sell all this crap. Oh, I meant to put this in the workbench so that I could pick it up over there and sell it, and I just screwed up. So we got 3 cores now, so that's good. Okay, let's go ahead and do... Go freaking figure. Okay, let's go buy that crap. Can't make a single one. I'm renewing my petition to have you name your power armor the waffle iron. I mean, you can't name a power armor thing, right? Like, that's not like a... You're saying, like, mentally name it that? Yes. After level 44, weight and Fallout 4 is not a problem if you play your perks right. I'm assuming what you're saying is playing your perks right is to invest 6 points into strength and then 5 points into strong back. Is what a lot of people do, where you now... Oh, and then I'm guessing... Hold on, are you also implying moving target 3? Because if you're implying that playing your perks right is 6 strength, 6 agility, and a total of 8 perk points for just carry capacity, then you and me play the game drastically differently. You don't need to carry that much stuff. Okay. You just don't. You just absolutely don't need to carry that much stuff. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say. What the crap are you carrying that's necessary? Inventory management's not that hard. You don't have to carry... You don't have to pick up everything you see in the video game, y'all. You can leave some stuff behind. That's allowed. It's okay. Nobody gonna hurt you. Nobody gonna hurt you. Looking to buy. Nobody gonna hurt you for leaving a couple of things behind. It's okay. So we need nuclear material and asbestos. Chalk is a cheap version of extinguisher, sure. I didn't pay attention exactly how much I need, nor do I care. I'm just grabbing it all. Copper. Oopsies, I picked up a typewriter I didn't want, but otherwise, see how close we are. But my junk! It's like that's so many perk points just to carrying crap. It's insane. That is wild to me. Yeah, literally, just look, y'all. I had to teach you a little secret about carry capacity. Alright? I'm gonna teach you a little secret. And way less perk points for carry capacity, okay? There's 2 different options. So, inspirational if you're dependent on using companions, or just, you know, robot modding Codsworth and not bothering with this. Or if you don't like companions, as I don't. You get 100 bonus carry capacity for 2 perk points and a 3-point investment in charisma. Which, by the way, this is also an incredible perk. So you're really only wasting 1 charisma point. And not to mention, local leader's also incredible, so I'm usually way past that anyway. 2 perk points, 100 points. That's more than double if you're playing a low strength build. Also, put pocket in on your freaking armor pieces and you're set forever. It's not a big deal. You don't have to put freaking 20 perks into carry weight, y'all. It's not that hard. Yeah, you can also have dog meat. Sure, you can put that in there. But like, actually I do is dog meat plus strong back, agility perk. You don't even know the name of it. Moving target is the name of it. Lone wanderer, then never leave anything behind. Or you could not. Why? What are you picking up? Leveling up is not hard too, but not everybody wants to play the game at level 45. Sometimes you want to experience. Do y'all genuinely just like, do people just level grind out the gate and never experience early game and feeling weak? Y'all, sometimes I like to play the game where it feels like the odds are stacked against me and other things are going to kill me easily. I don't want to play my game at level 50 where everything's a cakewalk. If I wanted to do that, I'd toggle God mode on. What are we doing? I don't understand. Don't get me wrong, I loot goblin like crazy, but like I loot goblin responsibly. Loot goblin responsibly. Drop your 8,000 pipe rifles. Why are you carrying those? Like, come on now. Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go, yo, take a settlement. Ooh, these are cool. Yo, go to a settlement somewhere and drop stuff off. All right, just go drop stuff at a settlement. Just go drop it, okay? That wasn't even enough freaking nuclear material. Carla! Carla! For settlement building, we need desk fans. You don't need every desk fan. And if you have that many on you, set up local. If your objective is aggressive settlement building, take local leader. And y'all, have you ever seen the map of settlements in Fallout 4? You're never more than 5 minutes from one. Go drop your crap off. It's fine. It's fine. Carla! I'm sick. Come help.
Sorry, Magoo, but no. All loot, all now.
But you don't have to pick up every item in the game just to then no longer be able to freaking walk without using AP. That crap's annoying. Or have to like manage a cocktail of chems to keep your endurance over, what is it, 22, so it doesn't drain AP anymore. That's so much more annoying than inventory management. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I have to lug every legendary back to primary settlement. I do that too. That's the thing, is I do that. Make your primary settlement somewhere in the middle of the map, and that's not an issue. I always pack every legendary. I genuinely never leave one behind in a normal playthrough. And I never have this problem y'all are reporting. I'm genuinely so confused. Like, I collect so much. I'm so bad about hoarding. And still, I've never needed that. Yeah, Radstag strength buff goes insanely hard. That you don't need a cocktail of drugs for that. Radstag carry weight buff. Anytime you get a little bit close to the edge, it lasts forever and there's Radstag everywhere. That's easy. And you can use it for good healing items otherwise. But people are like sitting out here managing like buff out, buff
but
jet.
If I leave that desk fan behind, I will never see it again. Cheer 100.
It's not going to go anywhere.
Got work to do, can't talk now.
What do you mean, dude? You're a merchant.
You want to do some trading?
I'll take a look. Sure. Great.
You can also make Radstag cages with carrots. I've never needed that, but yeah, you can. That's so much overkill, but you definitely can do that. Again, absolutely not necessary, but yes, correct. That is also an option. It's still, even that is overkill, but it's less overkill than freaking investing every perk point and carrying junk. I cannot get over that. There's so many cool perks in this game, and y'all are dropping all your points into carrying stuff slightly slower than just... Oh my gosh. I don't get it!
Hi. You looking for something to wear?
My grandma survived the Great Depression, and she says to always take Strong Bag 5. 5 points in strong back is nuts. I get 2, okay? I genuinely get 2. I don't get any more than that. Like, y'all, local leader 2, strong back 2. What are you carrying? Because in order to get strong back, you're already at strength 6, okay? So base carry weight and survival is technically 75, I believe, and it goes up with 10 per strength point. So like I'm at 220 right now, but 100 of that is from Lone Wanderer. So I'm actually at 120, but I also have 2 pocketed pieces, which this gives me 10 and this gives me 5. So that means I have 105. 105 is from 75, 85, 95, 105. So you start with 75. Every point of strength gives you 10 more, which means you effectively start at 85 because you have to have 1 strength because that's how the game works, right? So just hear me out here. No pocketed armor mods, no grilled Radstag, no anything. If you're very dependent on using some amount of it, right? You start with strength freaking 6, which is ridiculous for strength, which is not necessary unless you're doing a melee build, but whatever. You start with strength 6, okay? That's 5 of your initial points you put in, which is more than what you could allot to if you did an even spread, but it's fine. Okay, you're willing to do that, okay? So you're at 75, 85, 95, 105, 115, 125, and you have heavy gun, and you have access to heavy gunner, okay? You only need 3 in charisma for it, so you're at 125. This puts you at level 17, which is not very high level. It's very, very early mid-game kind of range, to freaking 225 pounds in survival mode, right? And then if you're insistent, again, by level 11, you can do, or sorry, not that one. By level 10, you can get another 50. Okay, so you're sitting here at 275 carry weight, and and again, if you do pocketed armor mods, it takes your 275 to 285, 90 or 85, 305. You can get by level freaking 11, 305 carry weight off of a total of 4 perk point investments, but 2 of them are into Lone Wanderer, which also gives you a huge amount of damage resistance. Why do you need more than that? And if that's not enough, put on power armor instead of doing the pocketed mod. I don't understand. Are y'all picking up just every piece of like reinforced raider armor you come across? And if so, why? Who hurt you? What did you need one time and not have it? Did you get a headache and you didn't have any Tylenol in your bag, and so you had to go buy some at the gas station or the drugstore, and you've regretted it ever since, and it's been a defining moment in your life? I don't understand. Survival strength only adds 5. Need to compensate. That's not true. I'm in survival right freaking now. Everyone says that, but that is not correct. I'm like 99% sure that's not correct. Let me save and increase my strength by 1, and we will see. But I'm 99% sure that's not correct because I just did the math on my own thing. It just starts the base lower. I don't think it increases by less. We tested this during the permadeath streams. But I will test. Right now. Right now I have 220. Oh, typed it wrong. 230. Y'all, it gives you 10 in survival. You just start with a lower baseline. Survival strength still gives you 10 per level. I don't know who's been spreading this falsehood. I don't know who's been saying otherwise, but in survival, every point of strength give you 10. You just start with 75 instead of starting with like 150. That's all it is. It still gives you the same amount.
Hi Magoo, did you know some paints boost agility?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That actually doesn't really help us at all, because the jetpack drains AP on a percentile. But we will be using some paint for something. Is there an intelligence boosting paint? I feel like there is. That would actually serve us way better. That's in Fallout 76. Well, that's not what this game is. Freaking losing it, y'all. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Yeah, we're gonna look into paints in a minute. Like, chat's on the same page, but why? Are all of y'all genuinely dropping a combined total just for carry weight? 10, 18 perk points on just carry weight? Do you hear that? 18 perk points. At that point, you could have just maxed out strength. Just to be encumbered always? And still have penalties from it. Don't get me wrong, they're much more understated at that point, but there's still penalties. You don't need to pick up every item. I love Outer Worlds 2 because I can pick up everything and not think about it. It's because everything in Outer Worlds 2 actually has a function. You can break everything down for scrap that you're going to use and not just like random pieces of steel. The good thing about Outer Worlds 2 is that you can pick everything up because they gave everything a very solid reason to be picked up. There's nothing you pick up that's like a waste. There's so many things in Fallout 4 you do not need to pick up. There's so many things. I play Fallout 4, I do basically everything and end up over level 80. I'm not saying taking the perks eventually. People are saying as soon as I hit 40 whatever, I have them all. That means they're taking those they're spending the equivalent of like freaking whatever I just said, 15 freaking perk points before level 40. That's almost half. Think you just don't want to spend perks? No, I spend perks. I just spend them on useful things. Again, I'm not arguing Strongback 2. If you like a high carry weight, I get Strongback 2. I don't get Strongback 5. The original point I'm contesting here is Strongback 5 moving target 3 by like level 40. That's insane. I genuinely cannot fathom that level of commitment.
Yeah.
Hey, Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
I don't get y'all.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, if you're doing a heavy gunner build, fine. I give you a full... If you're doing a heavy gunner build, I give you a full pass. If you're doing a melee build, I don't, because just put the points in strength itself, and you aren't carrying much because you're using melee weapons. You don't even need ammo. If you're doing a heavy gunner build, I'm not talking to you. But I don't think everybody in chat's talking about their heavy gunner playthroughs. Actually, I guarantee you they're not. Give me nuclear material, please. Oh, I'm not buying cigarette cartons. They are way overpriced. People out here smoking too much. Not buying a shipment of asbestos either. Screw that. I'll buy one for 3 though. Goodness, y'all got nothing on this nuclear material side. Oh wait, I could break down some of the weapons I already sold. I have scrapper. Whoopsies. Heavy guns are mid. Heavy guns are yeah. Heavy guns are only good realistically. If you're wanting a strong build and you're not just if you're wanting a challenge, yeah, go heavy guns are fun. But if you're wanting like a good build, the one that works with heavy gunner is demolition expert plus heavy gunner plus missile launcher. You can rip anything apart in one shot because they stack, and it's the only one of the few ways that you can have multiple damage perks applying to the same weapon, and it is actually insane. But it's a very niche situation, and again, not where people are coming from, I guarantee you. Y'all really have freaking none? Oh, 2 on a biometric scanner. Huge. Here, dude. Have some fusion cells or something. I don't care. Oh, can't afford those because they're plasma rounds. I didn't even notice those were plasma rounds. Junk. Opponent view. Let's untag this because I'm pretty sure we're good on that front. Never-ending Gatling laser never carry ammo again. I mean, yeah, if you get that one specific legendary drop, sure. But y'all, I'll be honest with you, at no point in my life have I ever farmed for a specific legendary drop. If you do it, more power to you, but I'm gonna be real with you. If I'm kind of the type that if I'm gonna spend hours trying to farm for a legendary drop, I'm gonna mod that crap in or something. At that point, my game's already so far off the rails. Again, more power to you. No shade there. I don't get it, but no shade. All right, we've got one explosive vent. What do we need for the next one? Freaking everything? Ah! We're out of adhesive, we're out of aluminum, we're out of... Thought I had enough asbestos, but I don't. This is annoying. The drop from Nuka World. Oh, is it like a guaranteed? Y'all, I don't do Nuka World. That's fair, I don't do Nuka World. But again, that's so late game. I mean, I guess you could go straight there, but make more vendors. Yeah, but I need the caps for other crap. Let's do a junk run real quick. I think something, this is why you loot Goblin. I've been nowhere. I do loot Goblin. I haven't left Sanctuary, in case you haven't noticed. I've been a little busy landing on dudes. Y'all, you know how many pieces of junk I've dropped because of carry weight in this run? 0. 0. And I'm constantly running junk back and forth from Sanctuary to Red Rocket. 0. None. I just am playing what some people might consider a challenge run, where I can't do combat until level 41, so I haven't left Sanctuary.
Easy living.
Too busy bouncing on Gunner's crazy style. Finally, a sensible chat message. I did want to check on that real quick before we do any more of this. Did I have another layer of this I was going to build, or did I finally do the last layer? I mean, not a real loot goblin. I haven't went anywhere. I've picked up 100% of things I've seen. I haven't went anywhere. Okay, this is the top layer, right? I did finally, like, finish the thing, so I can spend my caps on other stuff. That was what I was wanting to check. I believe I can't place a staircase right now. Yeah, no, I cannot. I cannot. Oh, wait, yes, I can. What? No shot I can do another one. I know that obviously doesn't make sense there, but I'm wanting to check. I thought I tested and could not do another one. Okay, yeah, no, I can't. I can place the staircase, but I can't place anything on it. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, cool. So yeah, I can spend my caps on other crap. Good to know. Didn't know if I needed to build more gunner cages.
I always do the dumb thing of getting the carry weight perks and then going massively over my capacity constantly anyway. So they really are wasted.
Hey, with a super chat. I guess there's also that question of, like, people who play with the designation of, I'm just going to be over encumbered at all times. Do you even know what's in your inventory anymore? I feel like you don't, right? Like, you don't know what's there. Like, you don't know what you have.
Looking to buy.
Right? Like, you don't know what you have anymore?
Great.
Because I've played a game at one point where, like, just for fun, I turned off, I modded out carry weight. I was just like, I'll just set it to, or no, I was playing Skyrim. And I just, I did one time in a casual playthrough, I was like, I want to see what the hype's all about. And I did the restoration enchanting loop. And one of the things I did was I gave myself infinite carry weight on a piece of armor. And I ended up loot goblining everything. And then I never used any of it because my inventory became so stressful to look at. There was so much crap in there that I was just like, don't even... I was like, oh, I need to use a potion. And then I'd like look at my potions and I'd go, I don't want to find it. And so then I just used nothing. I had no clue what I even had. The miscellaneous tab, forget it. I stopped crafting stuff. I stopped doing everything. There's too much crap. I know it's in there, but I don't know how much 5 Fancy Lad snack cakes weighs. Crazy. That's nuts. Scroll so deep the game crashes. Yeah, like that vibe I don't get. We might want to do like a high level junk vendor, but like after I get this up and running, do I care anymore? I feel like this is like the last thing. I know I said that about the last thing. I feel like this is like actually the last thing that I'm going to need this for. Like I kind of feel like it doesn't matter that much. Oh, you can't even afford those, dude? I didn't even think to... Not mean to do all the way down.
Don't much
Carla.
care for good
Back
neighbors.
again?
I mean, having another vendor in general to sell to, I guess, isn't terrible, but I'd rather it be a weapon vendor. I do the cigarette cartons because they're a waste of money. Duct tape, sure. Don't need those right now. I'm good on copper right now because we're starting to do shipments of copper. But we don't need shipments of this stuff. Because I just got enough for the better weapon vendor, didn't I? Because so I can start stockpiling fusion cores. Isn't the top one? No, it's 3,000. Yeah, I still want to save for that right now. I think it's worth doing some resets to save for that.
Yes.
I mean, literally, I'm just going here and sleeping for 2 days. It's not that big of a deal. You literally made a short about carry weight in games. I genuinely don't remember what I said in that, or if I still agree with it. Let me go check. I'm gonna go watch my own short video that I forgot I made to see if I agree with my own take. Hold up, let me check. Let me check if I care. Let me check my vibe here. I can't even find it. I mean, I did a bunch about different inventory, like, mechanics. But I don't know if I did one about carry weight. Man, the audio sucked on these. I don't think it was as bad when I posted on my TikTok. I think it was something about the... Oh, no, this isn't even the right one. This is about followers. Oh, no, this is just rating Bethesda's inventory thing. I don't think I ever specifically talked about it as a whole. I don't remember. I need to turn all of them off. They're so bad. They're actually so bad. I don't have time to find it, but I should turn them all off. What's your opinion on the Skyrim Vampire Lords? I think the mechanic's really cool. I think the faction's really dumb, like really annoying. But again, yeah, the mic thing, I think it broke when I uploaded to YouTube. I want to say it wasn't as bad on TikTok. I have no idea what happened with that. Y'all, I was still just learning stuff. Nobody's really supposed to ever see those. I might go in private all of them. If people are gonna be out here like making fun of me for it right now in like this universe, I will just go delete them all. Anyway, generally, I don't blame anybody for wanting to like not have to deal with carry weight, but I just think a 15 perk investment in it's freaking wild. I feel like the carry weight's not that big of a deal to warrant that. Not like you can't go into first person. It's valid. I also don't like that they tend to not super well like play well with the environments. Like maneuverability as them feels bad.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
Have you played Kenshi? I have not.
Hi.
I'm sure I have something you need.
Let's see what you got.
Let me know what you'd like.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I needed that much more adhesive. I'm probably good on it now. I guess I can go check. I'm definitely good on asbestos at this point. That should definitely put me over the... Alright, we hit ads, but I'm just going to finish doing this. Okay, 2 nuclear materials. Good. Let's see what we're working with. Aquaboy, Aquagirl actually taught me something, so I think they're okay. No, I need to get rid of them. They're really old. I didn't have a microphone at that point that I could use like reliably for it. I ignored damage relative perks at the start. You just like feeling squishy, or do you not play in survival? Let's see where we're at. Oh, we're good. Nice. Fantastic. Alright, we're gonna look at the other mods, but before I do, let me... I'm gonna untag everything but copper eventually. Still have nuclear material tagged, but whatever, we'll deal with that in a minute. So this is going to end up being the jetpack, so I don't think it's really worth putting anything on here right now. I mean, core assembly. No, it doesn't matter right now either. Yeah, I don't think anything before the jetpack matters there. Is there anything that matters on any of this? No. Check the helmet. Which we're probably not going to wear. Or, well, we would have to wear it if we wanted the paint boost. It's unfortunate. Not headlamp. Oh, so that would be nice. For the grind. That's actually worth it. We just go buy 2 more adhesives. That's actually really worth it. You'll grab the internal database. So 2 more adhesive for that, and then let's check paint jobs. We don't care about the actual like defense of it. Who gives a crap? Until we got whatever set we're gonna go through the game with. Okay. Agility, don't care. Strength doesn't really matter. Strength doesn't really matter. Armor, health, energy resistance, damage from explosion, strength, charisma. I mean, technically we could put this on for going and buying and selling. Oh no, I have clothes for that I forgot to put on. AP refresh speed and sunlight. Kind of crazy. Is that with all pieces, or is that... How does that work? It's only for helmets, I guess. Yeah, I don't think any of the... That could be worth grabbing. Not now, but like in the future. And I'm assuming both arms have the same options. We check the torso. Strength, charisma, radiation resistance, energy resistance. Yeah, so that helmet one that increases AP refresh in sunlight could be kind of worth. I mean, it's niche, but it could be kind of worth it. But I don't think any of the other ones really matter. Maybe we could paint them just to look cool if we wanted. Because I'm not probably doing that right now. So let's just pick one of these that looks kind of cool. I don't know why Sugar Bombs is on here twice, but let's... we want to do Vault Tech, or let's look at what the Abraxo looks like. It kind of looks cool. I kind of like it. What does this even give me? Agility? Yeah, it doesn't help us at all, but whatever. It kind of looks cool. It's very not in the this is more if we had went the Mario route though. What are the other ones? Sugar Bombs is more of a blue though. Well, I mean, Vault-Tec is very blue. Let's check the Sugar Bombs one. This is very blue, very bright blue, not purple in the slightest. And that stupid logo. I mean, we'll roll that for now, I guess. I mean, we could do Vault-Tec. We could go grab the Flames one, actually. Hold on. Let me grab the adhesive real quick. Let me go grab the adhesive real quick and get the intelligence boost for better XP gains. And then we'll do something else real quick.
Excuse me.
I'm sure I have something you need.
I'll take a look.
Gotta have some kind of adhesive. I didn't buy already, right? I really buy all of it. I don't have any corn, do I? And I don't have a bar, so that I can't buy like food stuff, so I can't make a vegetable starch.
Seems to be growing well.
Huh?
Alright, I already got the temporary charisma boost, so you can go back to scavenging. You don't have to stay a barber. Sure, we get a small cap flow from you, but I would rather have the junk input, honestly. Congrats, you're a scavenger again. Speaking of, we definitely have a couple of unemployed people that we need to set to scavenging. Where are they? I mean, they're not going to be any of the people around here, because people around here are the ones with jobs. You maybe, though. No, you were coming from the scavenging station. That's all our vendors. That's not 17 people over here, though, right? There y'all are. They found unemployment chairs. They found the unemployment chairs. See how much longer this takes to get them over here than just putting them in an unemployment chair nearby? If I had scrapped all the chairs already in the settlement, they would have just been sitting here waiting for me, and I would not have had to take the time to do this. But I did have to take the time to do this because I didn't set up unemployment chairs. And I would have even had to check. I wouldn't have had to ring the bell to check. I would have known because they would have been just sitting there. This is why unemployment chairs are vastly superior to bells. Even though everybody in the comment section of that video would have you believe otherwise. Unemployment chairs are vastly superior. Okay, so we wait 2 more days, grab a couple of adhesive. Or just until Carla shows up. 2 more days or Carla, whichever happens first. Grab some more adhesive. Get the intelligence boost on the helmet. Go get the hot rod paint because it's fun. Fruit sugar bombs. And then we'll get back to it. Atom Cap paint reduces AP cost of sprinting. Could be useful. Not useful enough to go all the way down there. Especially not right now since I'm not using a fusion core and I'm not sprinting.
Got work to do.
People like the bells. Half time I use them, the settlers are too far away. They don't even make it to the bell before wandering off. People love the bells. That's half the comments on my settler taxes video. That's half of them. It's like, it's a lot. Did my YouTube stream crash? Oh no, there it goes. My, on OBS, my, like, YouTube thing is, like, fully crapped out. Yeah, no, I love the unemployment chairs. The chairs work great. All right, you're bound to have adhesive
You
now.
want to do some trading?
Yes, please.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Great.
Come on, man. I mean, on the off chance we need more nuclear material, maybe I'll go ahead and grab 2 of those just because they're here. Because that was annoying. Are you serious? You don't have any, like, duct tape or anything, dude? Oh, no, he does. It just got untagged. Oh, shoot. He might have had some before. You have any Wonder Glue? Let's go ahead and do that. Component view. We would like to untag that. We now have everything we need here.
Huh?
Oh, and there's Carla. Darn it. Ramen drive-through window. Yeah, he's just kind of holding down the fort. Yeah, no, my YouTube, like, thing in OBS, like, tells me stats or whatever and stuff. Just, like, totally crapped out for a second, and I have no idea why. So we want to throw internal database on for an intelligence boost for a little bit of faster XP gain. And then we're going to get some better armor. Paint real quick. This should only take a second, because I'm pretty sure it's over at Robotics Disposal. Maybe I'm wrong. There is one over there that I did not pick up. And if that's the wrong one, then I'm not going to go for another one. Got insomnia. Hate that. We still don't have a doctor. I need to do a medic. I need to do many more workstations over there. But I'm about at the point where I don't need to be spending all of my freaking caps on... I don't need to be spending all my freaking caps on copper anymore. So it shouldn't take as long. Things should now, as soon as I get over to grinding for today, that's all we're doing for the rest of the stream, and it should... Everything should scale very fast at this point on the cap side of things. Because I no longer really need to buy much of anything other than the occasional shipment of copper. And I've got some charisma gear I can put on for that now. I don't have to worry about taking rads. I'll purge them as soon as I get back over here. Preston's going to come to Sanctuary and see the well-lit waffle gunner grinder and say, this is who I want running the Minutemen. Hey, right now the Minutemen's biggest competition is the Gunners. They're the ones who were responsible for the, like, Quincy Massacre or whatever. So, like, really, he would be impressed by that. He'd be like, man, the Gunners have had us on our back feet this whole time, and this guy just comes in and waffle gunner grinds them. Why didn't we think of this? This is genius. The Minutemen are saved. Here, take the keys to the kingdom. Wagyu, you deserve it. You're clearly the only true leader of this faction. You know how to gunner grind waffles. Wait, you know how to waffle grind gunners. Sure. Grab an extra. I have a feeling my game might be about to crash. Surprised walking in here didn't crash it.
Hell yeah.
There's a lot of military-grade circuit boards here. But I want y'all to know, I just walked into this location, took everything of remote value, and I'm now leaving. And it was not a problem for me. Want that to be reiterated. There we go, drop stuff at Red Rocket. Pop back up Sanctuary. Good to go. Love Sentry Bot for 2 fusion cores. Yeah, people throw a hissy about that because that's not actually that power armor landing. It's also not dealing damage, but it doesn't really matter. We can buy plenty of them. In this run, it really doesn't matter. It's like, I disagree with that, but like, I see the logic. Something died because of an action I took, even though it did not take damage. So, ultimately, it's just so that people don't think I'm invalidating my own rules near the start of the video. And I know 16 hours in is a weird thing to say is near the start of the video, but to be honest with you, not much of this has made it into the video so far.
Think, 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 think.
Did you get Fabian or Mini Nuke, though? I don't know where those are. Yo, I don't do... You gotta understand something about how I play this game. If there's like an early game thing you can get that's like totally broken and so good, I skip it. I don't know where those spawns are because I don't care. I like using the crap. You're not a loot goblin, you didn't grab everything? I grabbed everything I looked at. I didn't loot the location because that's not what this run's about. This run is about waffle gunner grinding. Listen, y'all, everybody plays the game different. I play it my way. Get over it. Hot Rod Flames. Heck yeah. Does it help me in any way? No, but it does look cool, and that does help me. There we go. This is the set we're going to continue Waffle Gunner grinding with. Isn't it a beauty? Okay. That... I think we're going to fire this back up. Are these repaired or no? Oh, I think they are, actually. No, they're not. Oh, I did like a test where I used some of them, but not others. Alright, waffle signs. Y'all, the waffle signs are actually making it harder to repair these. I might want to... I'll tell you what, I'll... What? I'll move them towards the... I'll do top left of anything. So as long as I don't look top left, I'm fine. They can all get a waffle sign if they have a waffle sign already, but I'm moving them to a spot that's easier. Well, that's... I guess we'll just do top in general, and I'll just aim low, because it's... Why does it work like that? Why? Who decided that made any sense? Why would you want to put your waffle sign completely invisible? It just works, you know? There, at least now I can, like, look at the bottom and reset them. Bottle cap 2 removed. Oh, there was some in the workbench. It's like, what do you mean? How's it getting cheaper? Those are all good. That wire's annoying. Whatever, we'll fix that later. If it gets too annoying. And we're all good. Okay. Went the wrong way, I went the wrong way. Whatever, we still got there eventually. Okay, now we turn the power on and wait for days. Beautiful. Oh wait, we also want to assume the position. Beautiful. All right. It resumes. We're back, everybody. Any plan to changes now that we're vented? Oh, that's true. We can make the drop zone a lot more reliable because we don't have to land as close to the cage, you know. I can't adjust that. That would be it, though, is just making the drop zone a little bit easier. Giving me a wider area to land in. But otherwise, not really. This should just take less time now. This is the ride! We're here! Yeah, the explosive vent should be a lot better at this. Now, the problem is that also the XP gain is going to fall off, and it's going to, like, offset itself, but hey. I got parasites. Cool. I need to get a doctor. Do I have any antibiotics? That was actually so annoying. How many meat fruit do I have? Oh, I have 68. Never mind, I don't care.
You have created a new meaning to waffle stomping.
I'm not going to ask what the meaning of that was before, but I appreciate the super chat. I'm going to assume it's something atrocious, and we're going to move on past that. Sound good? You stream in a reasonable time for me? I do on Mondays and Fridays, if this is a reasonable time. I'm so excited I haven't been able to make it to other streams, so I haven't watched since the first stream. I'm ready for some gunner slaughter. Oh, you've missed the entire development of the Waffle Gunner Grinder? Well, do I have news for you? It's that there's a Waffle Gunner Grinder now. Okay, so yeah, we still have an open one. Keep going. Oh, my death counter got turned off because of the other thing. It's not like it matters in anything we've done so far, but let me turn it back on. Was 11 correct? I have to check after each one of these. One moment. I want to say... Well, oh no, I crashed. I didn't die at the end, so it didn't... It was 11. Okay, we're good. Oops. I can't believe I made it this far without people yelling at me about it. But I guess I haven't died yet, so... Just a record. Actually, it's pretty cool of you to have an accessible stream schedule for most of the world. I appreciate that. I try. I try. It's hard to, you know, but I do my best. And it's triple the damage. Yeah, it goes from 25 to 75. Are we good yet? Nope. You are repaired, right? Yeah, no, you're good. I was thinking that since they had been sitting there for a while, sometimes it kind of expedites the process, but usually you have to do 5 days. Get ready, y'all. It's about to happen. It's about to happen. And then I'm going to take a break because I got to pee. But it's about to happen. The vents also supposedly increase the range, but I haven't actually tested that. Okay, why are you still... Well, I mean... Bad luck, I guess. This should be guaranteed to fill it. Time to waffle grind, everybody. Check it. Please? I'd say if this one's full, then I'm probably good enough. Yeah, we're probably good enough. Okay. So for anybody who's new, this is how this system works. We activate the switch. The doors open. They all begin falling. We go up multiple flights of stairs. And we want to go ahead and go to structures, wood, floors, and we want to select the upper floor, shack upper floor, which is what this is. We want them all to fall. Keep hearing all the grunting. That's how you know it's working. Alright, I think that got all of them. If not, you got good enough. Now... Ooh, hello there. Now they're all stuck here. And so now we do the same thing. And sometimes they'll get stuck a little bit, so you just replace it and then go stand somewhere else and do it.
You are really pissing me off.
That usually gets most of the rest of them. Oh, those guys are stuck there, so we need to go to the other side. Go over here and do it. One guy left stuck. Or two guys left stuck, actually. Three! That seems to have gotten some of them. That one really doesn't want to come on down, though. Maybe it's just because it's crowded down here. We'll do a couple of bounces, take out a couple, and then we'll try and get them. If nothing else, we look cooler now. Alright, so there went a few. Okay, yeah, so there went a few of them. Some of them are stim packing or whatever, but that's fine. Now let's see if we can get these last few down now that we've caused some ruckus. Looks like we might have gotten them.
Keep firing.
Beautiful. Fantastic. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, this feels so much better already.
I lost him.
Oh, I love it. This feels so much better. There's a level up. Okay, first one of the day. Got like 20 more or something to get, so we'll be at this for a bit. But hey, we're getting all the higher XP targets now. We've only been getting the low level ones so far, actually. And we'll know if it worked or not, by the way, because if I can sleep in a bed afterwards, then I'll know I got them all. Only a couple left.
I hope there's a
Oh, still one more. Probably a Brigadier, I guess, because I think that's the only thing stronger than the Colonel that I just killed. Like, we don't have to worry about it actually hitting them anymore. It seems to 100% reliably hit the ones in the back, which is nice. There we go. Oh, we got 2 level ups off of that. We just hit level 30. We're going for 40, 41, 44? I don't remember exactly. And since it was faster, there's less despawning that happened with bodies. Means we'll make more money. And we'll also make more money because as my level goes up, they'll have better crap. I think I got them all. Oh, wait, there's still one of them clip out, I'm guessing. Happens sometimes, yeah, sometimes a body clips out. Doesn't matter though, we got it. And so now, I just go over here. I'm encumbered, but who cares, because I can just drop off all my weapons and then pick them up on the other side of the settlement. And the apparel. Oh yeah, we're gonna rake in caps now. That's incredible. And so now, we go up here. We did get them all. Fantastic! It's as easy as that. Easy peasy! Are they all the exact same guy? They are all the exact same guy, yes. We actually should leave it at daytime here, but what we're gonna do... Go ahead and repair all of them. The power is still off, and we want to leave it that way, but we want to go ahead and repair them so that... it seems as if the timer on it actually goes down even if the power is off, so that when you turn it on, sometimes, like if it's been 5 days and then you turn the power on, you only have to wait like 1 day as opposed to having to wait the normal 5. Seems to be what we've discovered. So it makes sense to repair them before leaving and then just leave the power off. If I turn the power on, then they'll spawn in, and the problem with that is that if I'm not nearby, it's more likely to cause a settlement raid, and I do not want the settlement to get raided by gunners because it is not set up to survive that kind of thing. In the slightest. Any gunners that enter here have to enter through the waffle grinder, and that is it. That's the only place they can go. They cannot go. The rest of the settlement is off limits to any potential gunners. Okay, now we just do this and fall and this and fall and this and fall and this and fall. And we're back down. Okay. And now we're good to go buy and sell and get some more stores online, y'all. I'm gonna do a long time sub, five minutes. I was wondering why you haven't done a video with It's Jabbo yet. Because It's Jabbo does not know who I am. It makes that a little bit difficult. I'm not really that big of a deal, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Remember the last time I had clean.
Alright, let's go sell as much stuff as we can.
Weapon?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what I've got.
Charisma outfitting. Oh yeah, I do have that. Oh, did I sell it? I definitely sold it, didn't I? I definitely sold it earlier on accident. I bought stuff specifically for that, and then I sold it earlier on autopilot.
Let's see what you got. Great.
Charisma 2. Oh, I should do the level ups too in case. No, I don't have it. What even matters right now, actually? Grab the extra scrap. Oh, we'll grab medic again. That'll be good. I genuinely don't know that anything else matters. I'll think on that in a second. It's nothing that's gonna help us here.
Lost track.
All right, we'll go through and sell everything.
If you need a weapon, you've come to the right place.
Being the goo gun jab, I really enjoyed it, but he seemed to got killed before I really got to use it. Yeah, I think it worked well. I was very happy to see that it worked well. Oh no, I want to keep that. I spent quite a bit of time with Netholithic work making that. I did a good chunk. Like, don't get me wrong, Netholithic's still the one that deserves all the props and everything. But I did a good chunk of that on my end and sent it over to him because I just don't like asking other people to do extra work on my behalf. Again, well, it's weird because it was on. He asked me to do it, but then I felt like I would be causing him extra work if I sent him a thing that was too much to implement. So I did a lot of it on my end, on like the visual and graphic side of it. He patched in a couple of holes of things that I missed. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep the pocketed stuff. The other stuff doesn't really matter right now. I was glad to see that if nothing else, the mod turned out really well. I'm excited for whenever he posts that mod publicly, because I think it'll be a lot of fun.
I'm sure I have something you need.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Let
You see what the
me-
in-game date is currently? I will in just a minute, sure. Oh, he has like no money left. Can you afford anything that I have here? A frag grenade. Awesome.
Hey there. Step right up. All the clothing fit to wear. Sure. Let's take a look. Let me know what you'd like.
Can't afford that one. While we're doing this
Hey,
whole thing, what
looking to
shipments
buy.
do you have? You have a
I'll
shipment of
take a look.
copper, right?
Sure. Great.
Yeah, he does. Let's go ahead and grab another one. Since I feel decently confident we'll be able to offset. Yeah, no, we can. Good enough. That's another shipment of copper. Carla's not here. Do we have 3,000 for the other weapon for merchant? Then check. Stores. Weapons. 2963. Okay, so we need to wait another cycle before we go do that. Let's go drop this stuff off at Red Rocket. Sorry, I've missed a lot of chat stuff. Why do we decide to make Wagyu so fancy? Right now we're just temporarily getting a charisma boost for buying and selling. Also on Juve's current run, he's playing a Wood Elf preset that he decided looked like Waluigi, and so he's also playing Waluigi. Well, that freaking sucks. Why'd y'all make me switch to Waluigi then? I'm not trying to look like I'm ripping somebody else off.
Your character looks a lot like Brother Thomas.
He does kind of look like Waluigi, huh? Thanks for the super chat. Sorry, I'm just reading through a bunch of stuff. You have any tips for a first-time survival player? Look up the Fallout 4 bed map. There's like a Reddit post that is a map of all the beds. And familiarize yourself with where local beds are. You will like it a lot more if you go out of your way to save as often as possible. You'll have more fun with it. And also whenever you sleep for 2 hours. Don't sleep for 1. 1 hour is a hindrance. 2 hours is a benefit. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. I mean, I do know why, but I don't want to get into it. To be fair, you start your run for Juve. Yeah, but the thing is, people always assume the smaller creator's ripping off the bigger one. They always assume that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Listen, on the internet, none of that kind of thing matters. I just don't ever want to look like I'm ripping somebody off. That's all. I pride myself on trying to do very unique things. Did I do 2 days or just 1? I'm gonna do another one because I don't remember. Why don't I get the quantum power armor? Because that takes a lot of time to go do, and I can't do combat. How can I get to that without combat? What do you mean? I can't kill anything yet. It also wouldn't even help. Also, with his upload schedule, that video will come out in 5 years. Well, this one's not planned to come out anytime soon. I'm gonna be real. This video has to come out after Blindfolded and the dog video. Or Spectral Arrows, then Blindfolded, then dog video, then this is the current planned upload schedule. Like, this one's also not going to be out any freaking soon.
Isn't that something? Huh? You want to do some trading?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Let me know.
Can't even afford these. Oh, they're starting to get assault rifles. Those sell pretty good.
Looking for something to wear? I'll take a
Not
look.
exactly.
Great.
I mean, I guess I'll check to make sure you don't have a charisma boosting hat or glasses. Ratty skirt. We already have some. I'm not gonna waste more money, but a ratty skirt would be funny. We're almost through this. Okay, I think we're now through just the weapon, with the stuff that has weight. Other than that, we still got the ammo to offload, but we can now make a weapon, a better weapon vendor, which is big. Because we're gonna want to start stockpiling fusion cores, so having a place that's more likely to have them, very helpful.
Sure.
Carla.
Need to pick something up?
What's the average amount of days
Let's
you
see what
stream
you
per
have.
challenge
Always
run?
happy.
It's a wide
Hey,
variance.
Carla.
Need to pick something up?
Minimum is usually 3 or
Hey,
4.
Lord.
Maximum tends to be like
Let's see
15.
what you got.
So
Always happy.
oh, what does she have for a barrel?
I'd love you to open this eventual video with, "Welcome to the Commonwealth Hydraulic Press Channel."
While I appreciate the super
Carla.
chat, I
Need
don't
to pick something up?
I don't think that
I've
would
got a
work
few
for my
minutes to
vibe.
Always.
Oh wait, she sometimes has one, doesn't she? Let's go ahead and grab that, and then we will offload everything else to her. By everything else, I mean some of it. That'll work for now. That gives us 900. We want to get a doctor. Clinic. I don't think I care about it being an expensive one, actually. I think I just need one.
Dink-a-dink.
There. You are a doctor. Congratulations. You just graduated med school. Please fix my diseases. Okay, now you, what you got?
Hi. I'm sure I've got something you need.
I'm just having a good time and chat with jokes and puzzles. No actual expectation. Well, I appreciate that being that level of reasonability. 2 fusion cores. Let's go. You still owe me money, y'all. We have made it. And then, not to mention, we're still slowly gathering purified waters and mute fruit and stuff. Which, by the way, I did want to do. Oh no, we already cleaned it. Sweet. Do I have junk in my inventory right now, though? No, I don't. Okay, so we dropped everything off, so we're all good to go. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we don't have diseases right now anyway. Okay, cool. Well, that was one cycle, y'all. We built 2 new stores, made 3 fusion cores. That was 1 loop and 2 levels. Needless to say, the Waffle Gunner Grinder working as intended. And now I can... Build this stuff back on, because why not? Oh, we can keep the hat on. Fitting. Cool. Awesome. 75 pounds. Is that... What's my 75 pounds here? My armor's only, like, 8. Oh, it's 8 items. Right. I forgot I have a crap load of purified waters. I mean, yeah, that's half of it right there. And that's another 6 pounds. And okay, yeah, it's 8 items. And that's another 5 pounds. Oh, I have 12 potatoes on me I meant to sell. I was like, where's this carry weight coming from? Oh, hey, guys. Cool. Okay, so now we can just come over here. Flip the switch, start sleeping, and get ready for round 2. With the explosive vents increasing the range so much, you think it's possible to have 8 gunner cages on each floor rather than 4? I'm unwilling to redo this enough to test it. I'd have to remake the whole thing just to test it, and honestly, again, we got 2 levels off of that one cycle of it. Once we start picking up the pace on this, it won't take all that long. It won't take all that long at this point. You have glasses that boost your intelligence more for XP during the waffle grind. I don't, but I'm wearing a helmet, power armor helmet, that I think overrides that, right? I don't think the glasses buff will work if you have the power armor helmet on, but I might be wrong. I don't think it does. And that helmet increases my intelligence. Set up another column on the other side of the floor square you land on. The problem is that that would literally overlap the one that, like, the cages are all around the circle, like they're above me. So that doesn't work either unless I deleted 4 cages to then build another one that would then be a net positive of, like, I don't know, 10 cages or something, and it would take me another... The amount of time it would take to build another tube, if I just spent grinding, I would be done. That's the thing. That's kind of where we're at, y'all. Is that, like, the amount of time it would take to make more, it's diminishing returns. We've hit diminishing returns. That's kind of what we're at. I appreciate the that everyone really wants to just see how many we can crowd in at once, but then we also start running into more game instability and that kind of stuff. Honestly, more in it for the gunner grinding than completing the run at this point. Yeah, I've noticed that that's kind of where everybody's getting in stream, but you got to realize that everything I'm doing right now is like 5 minutes of the video. I would like to get to the part where I make the video sooner rather than later. Alright, these are full already. Is this one full as well? Oh, that one's not. Okay. Okay, so the extra time there didn't do anything. Chat's bloodthirsty. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe. I am getting that vibe. These streams are oddly entertaining for what's essentially just grinding. I mean, we are finding interesting ways to maximize the weirdest form of grinding ever. And to be fair, if you did, like, allow shelf spam time, like, if your objective is to hit a really high level really early in the game, and you allowed yourself to, like, normal settlement grind, which I did not do to get to the point that I'm at right now, genuinely speaking, this isn't a bad system. Like, obviously, you just not be as stingy as me and, like, actually use fusion cores and stuff. But especially if you're, like, if you're level 41... or what, 44, whatever it is. I think it's 41. To get the jetpack, right? Like, if you already have a jetpack, setting this up is a very fast, incredibly safe way to do it. I know there's a lot of people who will do, like, I don't know, like freaking like turret, trap, cage, you know, that kind of stuff. And those are all great and everything. But the fact that I don't have to get near the gunners at all for this to work is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? That it's like a 100% safe, they don't even get to shoot at me kind of system. Kind of goes nuts. Like, I'm actually kind of pleased with how this just works as a system if I wasn't doing something this bonkers. You ready to stomp on some waffle gunner grind? What? You ready to grind on some waffle gunners? I don't know what I'm saying. Y'all, this whole thing is, as per every one of my challenges, has become a parody of itself, and I don't know what to do with that. But we go up here. Ad break. I'm going to get them all down there, and I'm not going to start jumping until everybody's here. That's just how that freaking... Did he fall? Can't tell if he fell or if he just backed into his cage. We're gonna hope he fell.
Cheer 100 Magoo, you missed a sub from Magma 370.
Oh, well, thank you for the sub then. Also, thank you for the 100 bits. Sorry, yeah, I can't always catch alerts whenever I'm on BRB. Apologies for that.
You are really pissing me off. Hey.
What? Stop that.
Gone now.
How many are left just floating around up there? Oh, doesn't look like many. I think we might have gotten them all down there.
You are out of your league, pal.
I think we might be good. Good enough, at least. Oh, some of them are stuck on the waffles. Now we'll wait for ads to be over. I guess it does make sense. It's right at 2 o'clock and ads run on the hour because I start at an even hour. I just didn't pay attention to what freaking time it was. I did not pay attention to what freaking time it was, y'all. I'm gonna be real. That's on me. Should have been paying more attention. But it's okay, because we're about to bounce on some gunners. I'm trying to think if there was other stuff that I was needing to chat with y'all about today. I don't remember if there was. I think things are pretty normal. Again, we had stream last night, so I'm working hard on the Skyrim Spectral Arrows video right now, and then I'll be honest with y'all, I would not expect Blindfolded until end of next month. That video is going to take me a long time to work on. That video is going to take me a lot of time. I haven't even started on it yet because I've been working on Spectral Arrows because I want to go ahead and get it out first. But Spectral Arrows will come out sometime between now and then end of next month is currently my target for a Blindfolded video. Everybody back! Let's go! Why don't just throw a grenade? Why don't throw a grenade? That's not good. I need you to not kill your comrades, because I need to kill your comrades. What? Yeah, I need to work on this system now that we've got the vents.
I'm on him.
Because it's set up for me to have to land like right on top of them, and I don't need to do that anymore. I can make this better now, I think. Although, I mean, this works decently well. It might be a waste of time to tinker with it, honestly. Stop your stim packs. I wonder if this is crippling limbs anymore, because it's technically, like, explosion damage. Because usually a stim pack is when they're at a low enough health to where the next drop would kill them, but since the next drop didn't kill anyone, I'm wondering if it was a stim pack for a crippled limb. Because they also stim pack when they get crippled limbs.
Yeah, stay gone.
Yeah, stay gone. This is also why we built the giant wall around the outside of this, is because now that it's doing this kind of damage, we do not want to hit our provisioner on their way in and make our entire settlement hate me. There's another level up. That was 31. This is going much faster now. Honestly, the part that takes a long time is not the gunner grinding. It's the intermittent, like, buying and selling and setting up and all that kind of stuff. Rogak PhD flopper. It really does kind of have that vibe, huh? Barring the going prone bit of it. Just one more, it looks like. Nice. Alright, so we only got one level that time, which is a bummer. But it's gonna happen sometimes. And not sleeping enemies are nearby. Okay, so there is still one of them stuck up in one of the cages that we're gonna have to deal with. But before all this stuff despawns, let's go ahead and grab it. Yeah, there was a Brigadier in there. So that last guy to go down was a Brigadier. So I mean, like, we are going through them way faster than we were before. Like, the system is finally, like, working at a decent pace, which is nice. And we're getting more stuff every time because less bodies are despawning. We just gotta go figure out who bugged out this time. Get them down here and do a couple more stomps and then be good to go. I think that's everything. Okay, we throw the apparel over here because that's where most of the weight comes from. I say most of the weight, but not really. Ah, we're now getting to the point where there's a bunch of leaded stuff, which weighs a ton. Oh, we're getting it. Oh, we've hit the level for sturdy combat armor to spawn. That's big. Yeah, that explains a lot of the extra weight on that one, huh? Yeah, the level ups are also making the loot skyrocket. Okay, it's good enough for now. Now then, who's stuck where? How are you... Did I kill that guy? I killed that guy. It has that much of a vertical radius increase? Well, that's good to know. So he has to be stuck on the upper level, because if they get stuck on this level, I can kill them from down there. That's awesome! That's so good to know! That's huge! Drop this crap off. Okay, so let's go find the last guy. That's incredible. So it's this floor here. There's a dude in one of these cages. I'm gonna try something risky. We're gonna repair this layer of cages. And we're gonna try and bait him down here by running into it myself. Where is he? Look at our wiring. He's stuck in one of these cages. I can't jump here because of the... Is that him? I'm really confused on where he is. Oh wait, did he get out? No, that's just the provisioner making that noise. Caution.
Guess it was nothing.
Now I'm hidden again. He must be on the top layer. He has to be on the top layer. He must have not wanted to come out of one of these cages because of the fall damage, is what I have to guess is going on here. Can I, lamp strats jump up on one of these? He's not in that cage. Then there. Is it something like outside the darn settlement that's causing issues? Like a dog passing by or something? Oh, no, I did hit the provisioner. It's the provisioner. So we need to build a bigger wall around this. How big of a radius does this have? Oh, well, that's an issue. So my own settlement's hostile to me right now. I think if we sleep for enough days, it won't be. Okay, so the radius definitely increases, and it increases by more than I realized. Like, a lot more than I realized. Okay, good to know. Okay, I think it's 3 days for a settlement to no longer be hostile, I want to say. Which is a bummer, because that's exactly how many autosaves that I have. So if I'm wrong, that's a problem. Oh, yeah. So we got to stop that provisioner from getting too close. So no, actually, them coming out of the cages and stuff worked fine there. It was literally just that I hit a provisioner. Because even the one who didn't, I've never really seen them get stuck on that upper layer. They always get stuck on that middle layer. And I'm now knowing that I can kill the middle layer too. That's good to know. So we just got to make sure that the settler can't get too close. And I could block off stuff more. Yeah, the radius is definitely increased. We know that now. I could also maybe put my drop site somewhere else, but I feel like that honestly just increases the risk of that happening more. We already have it kind of like off in nowhere land as far as the settlement's concerned. So like it shouldn't be too bad to fix this. We'll go ahead and do all of the like buying and selling and stuff first, assuming that they don't attack me when I go over there. Well, the problem is that the provisioner is detecting combat, and so he's running over here, so I don't actually know where I hit the provisioner. However, we should be good now. I think it's 3 days. It might be a week. I might have to reload. We'll see. The turrets will activate on me if it is, if they're hostile, but I don't think they are. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay, that's good. 30 black suit, and we already have the hat on. Correct. And we're just gonna try and go through all of it at once.
Hey there.
If you need a weapon,
Because then I also need to go run and drop this junk off at
I'll
Red
take a
Rocket.
look. Sure.
let me know what you'd like.
Right now, we're just gonna focus on... Actually, hold on. War fusion cores. Works for me. That'll help me offload a lot of this. Not enough, though. Oh my goodness.
Huh?
Y'all, we need more weapon merchants.
I'm sure I've got something you need.
We need more weapon merchants.
Browse.
Great.
Oh, you're... Why do you have 0 caps? Oh. I slept for so long. You have to have reset. Are you just broken?
Let's see what you got.
Here's what I've got.
That's annoying. What about you?
Hey there.
Looking to buy.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Let me know what you'd like.
Yeah, he's normal. That one's just bugged.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you can take this
Sure I have
Molotov.
something you need.
Sure.
Yeah,
Take
no,
a
we
look.
need more
Great.
merchants here. We'll want to do more weapon... Oh, darn it. Whatever. We'll want to do more
Something
weapon
to wear.
merchants so that we can have more
Sure.
fusion cores
Take a
to
look.
take every time.
Cheer 100 merchants of the same type share inventory.
What? Freaking why? That's annoying. So is it increasing the amount of caps that they have or no? That's so obnoxious. I hate that. I don't ever mess with settlement merchants very much, in case you can't tell. That's really annoying. Red Rocket and Abernathy Farm gun merchants. Well, I mean, those are in the same cell, so that might run into the same issue. Does it increase the number of caps they have or no? Anybody know? Like, will they have more caps available if there's more of them, or will they not?
I can patch you up if you need it. First,
Yeah. See what's wrong with me.
what's...
Just hurt all over.
I've seen...
No on caps. Oops, I just healed my whatever. No on additional. Like, I understand they share
Nice
caps,
that.
but it doesn't
Anything
go
else
up. That's so
bothering you?
annoying.
That was it.
Take...
Forgot it's a different. What's it, 4 for them? I think.
Not many dogs.
Driving far enough. I'd rather just at this point. I might as well just
Actually, I
do
need some supplies for
the highest version of each. This guy's 500. I mean, and I can always grab extra stems and stuff. It's not the end of the world. So then, I mean, that time there was 4 fusion cores. If I build another weapon emporium, am I likely to get more fusion cores? Or is that just because I got luckier this time? Like, is there any way to increase the amount of things that I could purchase? Specifically fusion cores. Or will they never have any more? Let's go ahead and buy another
You wanna
shipment of
do
copper, I
some
guess.
trading?
Let's see what you
Steel.
got.
Here's what I've got.
Nope, just lucky. That's annoying. That's a terrible way to set that up. At least we do have Carla coming through as well. Sure, if that works. I'll just take a 4 cap hit there. Carla's not here right now. Ugh, okay, let's go drop off the junk, I suppose.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
Set up traders at Red Rocket. The whole thing behind Red Rocket, though, is that that's where I'm storing all my junk, so I don't want settlers there because I don't want it to get raided. Because right now, all of my junk that I'm storing is safe. And if I put settlers over there, that junk would no longer be safe.
Yes.
Tab Collector 3 also lets you invest. Yeah, I think it's a really high level, though. 41, which will be pretty much done at that point, so it doesn't really matter. And also at that point, like, the thing is, if I can't get more fusion cores out of placing more merchants, then that doesn't really help me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't... The whole idea behind the caps is to buy fusion cores with it, which, I mean, I guess I could take caps down to buy them from Arturo, but that's, like, not that big of a deal. That just gave me a lot more copper and steel, so I should be good on that front now. What would be my best way to navigate this? I mean, I don't have a bar yet, so I can put a bar up. That's more to sell. I don't have an armor station. I can do those. Do they have more caps if you use a higher level station? Or is it just better inventory? I think it's just better inventory, right? I think it's actually more caps. Special level 4 vendor NPCs. Well, we're not going out of my way for those. Yeah, I mean, I could do Vault-Tec rep, I guess, but I don't really... By the time I'm down to Good Neighbor... They have more caps. I mean, it just costs a lot more to make them. Stores. I mean, we could do a level 3 food and drink. That's pretty cheap. Fancy restaurant. You're a scavenger. Well, you're a bartender now.
If you ain't been up.
Well, just give it another cycle. I mean, the thing is, we can reset all of them every 24 hours, every 48 hours. So it's like, it's not the end of the world. It is just mildly annoying. Food and drinks the lowest cat pull vendor, though. Well, nothing else to boost happiness around here. Yeah, I mean, if we hoard caps, we can get some from Arturo. And I mean, we will end up hoarding caps whether I intend to or not. And the thing is, we're not going to need that many fusion cores. And there are a lot of them once I can actually do combat that I can go and, like, get on purpose. So, like, really none of this is that big of a deal. It's just annoying. Let's get 2 to 3 vendor resets per grinder reset. The problem is the more time that passes with the cages full, the higher the likelihood of it getting attacked. And we do not want to deal with an attack, because I can't help. Oh, I guess I could get I did forget about that. Oh, I didn't get it earlier because it needed a higher rank of local leader, but I did get local leader 2. It requires local leader 2 for the merchant post, right? I meant to build one of those and totally forgot to.
Huh?
Hey, Carla.
You again. Dude,
I've got a few minutes to browse.
you break it?
Just go ahead and grab another shipment of cop. Well, actually, let me see where we're at on this. Yeah, it's just the junk or the ammo left, but I do have a lot of it. But she usually has one, or can have one fusion core shit this time. Do shipment of copper again. I don't think I really need any more steel. I think I'll just grab the copper shipment. And then that fixes that, huh? What does she have? She has 233. Go ahead and build that. I did forget about it. Is it under here? Or is it under stores? It might be under stores. It would be under stores because this is like all of these. Not under resources miscellaneous, then is it under furniture miscellaneous? That doesn't make any freaking sense. I'm gonna find it. I'm not reading chat. I'm gonna find it myself. Decorations, power, defense, resources, stores. I mean, crafting doesn't make any sense either, but we'll look. No. Ages, raider, crafting. None of those. Stores. Does not work. Garden plot, scavenging, Brahmin feed, 100 bells, scavenging. It makes the most sense to be there, and it isn't there, and I don't know why not. It wouldn't be under defense. It's not powered. It doesn't make sense to be a decoration either, but we'll check. There's no way it's into decorations. That makes literally zero sense. I mean, it has to be under structures then. It has to be like a structure. But it isn't. You have to have like a thing to get it? I feel like I've definitely seen it before. Power makes literally less than 0 cents, but I'll check it anyway. Locked Mountain Quest. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Bunker Hill Quest. Oh, that I always do the Bunker Hill Quest. That's why I'm so used to it just being there. I never realized it was locked behind that. How much caps do you have?
What can I get you?
Sure.
I'm not gonna be doing that
Let's
quest.
take a look.
Great.
212. Whoop-dee. Yep, okay. Well, at least I was right in it not being any of the places I was looking. Sure, good enough.
If you need fixing up,
Got any more fusion
Aye.
cores?
I'm sure I've got something you need.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Here's what I got.
And we can still do an armor place too. I don't really have anything else to sell hardly either. So I'm just gonna have to take a bit of a loss on this, but that's fine. We'll get it back. Obviously. Oh, wait. Right. Get it back this way. And then, what else am I never going to use? Cram, gumdrops. Oh yeah, the 12 potatoes I've been meaning to ditch. Okay, that's good enough. Can we build the armor thing now? Probably not. I think it's quite expensive. Yeah, 3,000. Okay. After we do that one, we're out. We're done. And then we're just looping at that point. Okay, so let's go ahead and reinforce this wall so that we're less likely, because I mean if we hit the provisioner on the bridge, that's well, also, hold up. Let me save first because this is likely to crash the game. Like very likely to crash the game. Like I'm probably about to crash the game. Lethargy, awesome. Love it. But we do have room to shift it. Okay, we're good. Oh, the bodies are freaking out, huh? None of this goes outside the bounds. Nope, none of the cages or anything, which is really all that matters. Okay, and now we go structures, wood, floors, foundations. Okay, we're just doing this to build a wall. Wood, walls. This is literally just... I mean, it's effectively a fence. We just don't want anybody getting close. Now just a second layer for me to have to go through every time, but whatever. And I'm gonna just trust that they're not coming around this side. Oh wait, no, I can... That doesn't make any sense that I can build that there, but sure. Just... We're gonna hope that I can't hit the provisioner with this. We're gonna hope that I now cannot hit the provisioner. That's just a fence. It's not a part of the well-lit waffle gunner grinder, so I do not have to light it, okay? It's fine like that. Look, this is... We're in the well-lit waffle gunner grinder right now, and you can tell because of all the lights and all the gunners and all the... Oh my gosh, where's my power armor? I'm such a dingus. Didn't really want to do that. I forgot. I forgot. It's fine. It's fine. Oh no, this is gonna boom when I land. It's fine. Just leave that there. Hop in this. Well, the fusion cores are just in a hamper. It's the hampers are the optimal storage container in Fallout 4. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Wait, hidden tech? No. No, because you have to park it wherever it is first. So you'd have to just keep lowering. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. That does mean I actually lowered everything a little bit, though. Which means there is a chance I could put... Oh, no! One of my waffle signs! How'd you get out there, bud? Why were you not connected? I don't know where you went, but I'm gonna... Okay, y'all. I guess I can... Just for the sake of argument, okay? Just for the sake of argument. I just slept for an hour. You're not ever supposed to do that. Whatever. Just to be sure.
Remember, never give up unless it's funny. Me.
Just on the off chance that we could place it over here somewhere. Okay, hold on. Please hold. Hold on. Just randomly stopped lagging, which means I'm worried that I just broke it. Turned green for a second. I feel like it should fit here, but I can't see what it's stuck on the other side. Like, it definitely looks like it should fit there, right? Oh, I'm sticking out the edge of the settlement, I think, a little bit on this right side. I saw it turn green for a second. Wait, there it was. Okay, just for... Why did that work? Why did that work? Why did that work? Just for argument's sake, okay? We're probably reloading all of this. But just for argument's sake, okay? I just want to see... I just want to make sure of something, alright? I have no idea why this worked. But I just want to check. All right, just so that I know I really did maximize my potential here. All right. I just want to make sure that I really maximize my potentials. Okay, yeah, that's outside of the build area still. That's outside of the build area still. We're fine. Okay. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. That's outside the build area, which I knew it would be. I just wanted to check. And then like where it's at, it can't go down any farther at all in any direction. There's no world it can get any lower than it is right now. I mean, I guess in theory, I could push it this way a little bit, which could lower it some. We'll double check. We just want to really be, we just want due diligence here. What have I grabbed onto? We want it as far over this way as we can go and as low as we can go. Alright, that is as low as this can get in its current configuration. Can't get by. It's like all the way up to the edge over here. It cannot go any lower unless I made it smaller. Oh, hey guys. So now, with that being the case, we can now fully... There's rocks sticking through the floor. That's how you know it's really low. And we can fully verify that where it was is as high as it's getting. Just because I need to know. It's as important research. Okay, yeah, it cannot. So there's no point in moving it because it's gonna glitch out the power armor. Okay, so we are at maximum. We are at full maximum the Sanctuary can handle. Could we have went higher somewhere else? Yes, but they were all gonna take fall damage and die and stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter. Did I repair all these? I don't think I did. I did not. Alright, let's repair and do another cycle. We're fine. We've hopefully provisioner-proofed it. Oh, I repaired that one. Really wish I could click on that one through there, but every time I try it doesn't work, so I shouldn't just keep wasting time on it. It's fine. It's all fine how it is. It's all good. Is this the layer I had to fully do to check? Yeah, it is. Okay. So we got, I think, 2 more layers. I don't know what happened with that, but whatever. And last but not least, cool. Okay, and we're back. Power it on. Sleep for a bunch of days. We're back at it, baby! We're back at it! Okay. Now, this is the lowest point in Sanctuary. So that's what we get. This is as good as it's getting here. Barring having to build some weird contraption with a secondary tunnel, and I ain't doing all that. This is convoluted enough. So we know 5 sleeps fills it. So we'll just do 5. We'll just do 5 every time. It's fine. This one will probably get us 2 levels because we were nearly at the next level up. Oh, I guess I need to check if we care about anything right now. I mean, get another rank of scrapper, but I just don't know that I think I'm just going to be selling everything. Adamantium skeletons, mildly useful. Oh, Nerd Rage 2. Heck yeah. Like, what do we even... I mean, I could do charisma, but like at this point, the problem is they don't have enough money. I'm trying to think of what matter. I mean, we could start specking like toughness, I guess. We could grab these other 2 points in endurance, actually, because like we're gonna need a lot of HP. Maybe we grab the other 2 points in endurance. Yeah, I think that's the play. Let's do that. I don't remember how many days I've done. I think this is day 3. That's not about Aqua Boy. Yeah, I will definitely be getting that, but I'm also just realizing right now that I'm not going to be going in water. Actually, I might not get it. I'm not going to be going in water again for the rest of this because I'm going to be in power armor the whole time. And power armor sucks underwater. It sucks really bad. You get Scrounger yet? I have rank 1, but like we're not breaking down the weapons and armor. We're selling them. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess if I needed it to mod my power armor further, but I have to make 1 mod. I have to make jetpack, and the rest of it does not matter. There's do cap collectors so you can invest in your vendors. No, I can't. I'm not at the level requirement for that. That's at level 41, and I'm only going to 44. So, like, at that point, it doesn't really... But by the time I spent all the caps investing, I wouldn't get a return. Oh, Scrounger. Sorry. For, I thought you were saying Scrapper. My brain. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's merit to that. Gain a few extra cores as we play through the game later. I hadn't gotten it up to this point since we weren't checking containers, but that is a fair point. I'd have to put a point in luck first. Let's go. We'll cap endurance, and then that'll be the next thing we go for if there's time. That's fair. Is it 40, 41? Is it 41? I just keep saying backwards. I don't know. It's 41 or 44. It doesn't matter yet. Armor is 39, and science is 41. Yeah, I just keep saying 44 on accident. I lost track how many days it was, so I'm checking them. We still have 1 open. Okay, so it is another day. And we're good. Also, y'all, even if I wanted to build more gunner tube stuff, we're like out of room in the settlement. I could go scrap some more stuff that I think I've missed, but generally speaking, there's too much crap in the settlement. No, we're going to 41. Sorry, 41. So we have 10 levels left. Not bad. We don't need strong back. Literally, I'm not going to be allowed... Like, there's... The only thing that's going to matter to carry is purified water and stim packs. So, like, once we leave here, we have no reason to pick up or carry anything other than... fusion cores, impacts, purified water, and we're going to be in power armor the whole time. So, like, carry weight's not going to be a problem for us. Alright, so we do that. We come up here. Okay, I accidentally wired something I wasn't supposed to, apparently, because one of them did not just get turned off. Did that not turn off any of them? It did. Okay, so these are what happened whenever I was moving all the crap. So these are all powered. I gotta figure out what they're attached to if they're not supposed to. Oh, is it this? Where do you go? No, that's all correct. Okay, so it's supposed to be attached to this. Somewhere it got attached to those other pylons. What are you attached to? You're here for... You're attached to the cages. And only the cages. Okay. That's all fine. What wire got connected earlier? That shouldn't have been. Darn it. We have 2 different wires going. One for the lights that stay on all the time and one for the cages that have to be able to be turned off. Oh, it's this. How's this even here? I'm assuming it's that. Yeah, because that defies physics. I wouldn't have done that on purpose. It's got to be this. Yeah, it was that. It's very loud. That door's so loud! I feel like I'm one of the freaking trigger men. Did not come out? Oh, there they go. I hear them falling. Have any more? This layer usually works pretty well. They usually all kind of come out and fall down pretty nicely. It's the next layer where there's a bunch of them and they get stuck on each other. This layer tends to freak it out. But now we know that they can also die on that layer, so I don't have to really care a bunch. We just get as many as we can. And then a couple more. Yeah, that guy can chill up there. I don't really care. Whenever they all drop down here, it makes it more likely for them to clip out of bounds anyway, so it's fine. It shouldn't take long.
God, I hope there's a bounty on you.
There's another level up. Good. That's level 32. 9 more. Yo, we might hit our level today. We might be able to go see Preston. Probably not. Probably not gonna stream that one. But we might at least get close. Next stream we might be able to go see Preston. That's something, right? That'll be Monday. That'll be the next stream that I do. I'm also at the point where I could be using a fusion core for this, but like, what's the point? Would a fusion core save me any time? I'm pretty sure it absolutely would not. This looks exactly the same with a fusion core. It just turns off the beeping, and we all love the beeping. Ah. How many more? There's still 4 more in there? Oh, shoot. There should be some big XP gains then. Was that all of them? I don't even think that was all of them.
I kill you.
No, it wasn't. But that might have been, though. That sleeping enemies nearby. Oh, so did it not kill the one up there? Guess not. Go ahead and loot everybody. Thank you for the... What was that? Thank you for the Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's very generous. You? I think that's... Oh, no, wait. There's one more buried in there. Colonel? Alright, now let's go find the one dude who lived. Hope it's not my own settler. Then we go to the sturdy combat stuff. Really? Good enough. Okay. So, it looks like the explosion hitting up here is a little bit inconsistent, I'd say. Which I'm not surprised by. Yeah, there he is. Oh, I mean, he took most of his health and damage. So it depends on where they're standing on this. Did he fall that time? I think he did. No, he didn't. Oh, it did? There was 2 guys there, and it did kill one. I mean, he's on this corner. I should be able to hit him now. Let's just do it this way. It's fine. Oh, I forgot to put my other armor back on. Oh, did I hit the provisioner with that? Oh, that one didn't hit.
You are serious.
He moved.
You know that?
Over there now. Okay.
Keep firing.
They don't need floors for the cages because they always take a step forward. The floors are so they don't take fall damage and die. We need them alive to get XP out of them. The floors aren't there because of that. The floors are there because we don't want them to take fall damage. I just need them to fall in chunks. I know they step out of their cages.
You are out of your league, pal.
There we go. The floors are because if they fall straight down, they die, and I don't want them dead. I want them alive. For a minute, at least. Ta-da. Still a gun down here, but I'm assuming it was from a guy up there. Because there's nobody clipped out. Enough. One more layer. Is there still a dude up here I want to loot? Hello? Got it. Oh, wait. There are multiple guys who didn't make it out. Bummer for them, I guess. Okay, good enough. Now we go sell off everything and do all of that good stuff. I guess I'll go ahead and repair before I go. Are there 3 floors? No. No, there's not 3 floors. There's 1 floor here. A second floor here. A third floor here. A 4th floor here. A 5th floor here. And obviously a 6th floor up here. Oh, I did store the wrong thing because all of my freaking... Or not all of the lamps, just 1 lamp turned off. Why is this lamp off? Oh, it just got moved a little bit, I guess. Huh. There's 6 floors. So 23 total gunners because 1 floor only has 3 because that's where my power armor goes for the dropping. Yeah, there's plenty. Yeah, so obviously if we didn't have the floors in, half of those guys would die on impact, and we cannot have them dying on impact. I say raider. What? Where'd you freaking come from, dude? You picked the wrong spot to try to kill me. Oh, I'll make it slow, dude. Oh, wait, you're a base raider. No, I'm not. I'll make it quick, too, I guess. What a weird time to try and attack me, my guy. I'm not even going to loot you. Your crap's not very high value. Okay, we're out. I'm gonna go sell stuff. Ah, Carla! Where you go?
Hey there. Trading?
Hoping.
I'll take a look. Sure.
You break it? Oh, can't afford that. Okay, do you have a fusion core? You do. And screw it. While you're here, let's go ahead and grab a shipment of another shipment of copper. We'll just make sure that we're never going to run out. Like I don't have plenty to offset it. Good and fantastic. Okay. Now we go sell the rest up here to them. And then we go drop all the junk off at Red Rocket again, and we'll make another loop.
Hey.
I'm not going around the front of the counter. I don't care.
Sure. Let's take a look.
And she's figure out repair requirements for each armor piece and build a backlog. Nah, it'll be fine. You can always come get it if we need it. Really, all that matters is the legs. We don't need the other pieces to stay repaired.
You cannot afford those. Oh wait, what do you have fusion core wise? 2? Okay, well, better than nothing. Good. Now we skip you.
Hey there.
Looking to buy.
I'll take a
Yes,
look.
please.
Great.
You can start. This guy can't take anything. This guy has no freaking money. Maybe we could grab more copper, but I don't think that's going to be necessary. I mean, it will be eventually, I suppose, so might as well. While we're here. He can't afford these, can he? No, he cannot. Can afford one of these. There we go. We should gain 100 extra copper that we definitely don't
All
need.
the clothing fit to wear.
We definitely don't need it, y'all.
I've got a few minutes to browse. Let me know what
You can't even afford these, can you? No. Yikes.
Excuse me.
I can patch you up if you need it. First,
Could use some supplies, actually.
all right.
Can afford those. Do I have anything less than 50? Well, I've got some ammo left, I guess. Gosh, the plasma cartridges sell for so much. Well, we're up to the 3,000 we need for an armor station.
You look like someone that needs a drink.
Sure. Let's see what you got.
Let me know.
Oh, right. This is a bar. They don't have like any money. Y'all could get your crap together. It would help me a ton. All right, let's build a armor stand. Make this bar a little longer, even though it's now floating. As long as they'll still assign to it, I don't care. And that's the last one we can build. We now are capped out on stores, so it is now, and we're now getting much less junk per cycle as well. But now it is, we'll just see. Oh man! Hopefully this lineup can afford most of the stuff. Maybe only one reset per. Get over here! Get over there, go. Hurry up. Mush. You're not supposed to be there.
I'm sure I've got something you need.
Yeah.
If you're looking for armor, I may have something you can use.
Let's see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
He looks so short. Oh, shoot. That's hilarious. All that for 320 cash. I spent 3,000. It'll take 10 rounds of this before I get my money back. I don't even know if I'll end up doing that or not. All of this is so much diminishing returns. That is hilarious, though. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep for 48, sell off the rest of this stuff, and then do another lap. Oh my gosh. Like a kid buying ice cream. Cap Collector 3 isn't worth it because at the same level we can get Cap Collector 3, we're done. Been on a watch of your videos, Unreal Content, the Earned video was something special. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was very worried that nobody was going to like the Earned video. I'm glad that I was wrong. Yeah, so Cap Collector 3 unlocks at 41. That's also when we get Science 4, which is when we can get the jetpack, and then we're done. So, we're at the point that this system is as good as it's getting until we hit level 41, and once we hit level 41, we out of here, because we do not need the game to level up any more than level 41. We can then get a maxed out suit of power armor, which worries in T51, but whatever. But we can crank the damage reduction on it and go squash people. I had a hunch that there was a lot of people like me who aggressively loot urns, and that was why I had the premise for that video, and I was glad to see that I was not wrong.
Hi.
Looking for a
It's Pain Train only run. The problem is
see
that
what you
that's
got.
been done, and I don't really have anything to add to it. You know what I mean? Like, oh well, that'll finance that'll get me through the rest of this for sure. To the point that, man, it always runs like that, where like now I'm gonna be losing money, which I don't really want to do. So I guess we're gonna crank through a little bit more purified water, so I don't take a loss on it. But now I don't really need to. I don't really need to sell anything else. I guess the gunners have random food on them, huh? But still, like that's. We'll sell the hot rodder now. We don't need it anymore. We already have the perk from it or whatever. Okay. Well, we got 1,000 caps we're sitting on now. From this point on, we don't have any more stores to build. We don't have any more gunner cages to build. So every time we will just be accruing caps. Which means that whenever we decide to go, like, mod up the power armor, or if we want to go buy fusion cores from Arturo or whatever, we'll just have a stockpile of caps just sitting there. Doing no map, no compass Skyrim survival? I don't really know. I don't feel like that really is entertaining to watch as a challenge run, as much as it's like an interesting thing to do, like, for fun. As weird as that is to say, like, I don't know from like a viewing perspective what's interesting about that, because most of the interesting would then just be me trying to remember where to go, and I don't know that that really translates well in a visual, like, video format. I don't think that, unfortunately, I don't think that really works like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that that translates to entertainment as well. I've considered stuff like that before. Like, I did one video without a HUD because I thought it'd be fun. And man, all the comments were just mad that I turned off the HUD. And that was for the Vans run, where there was already a bright green line in front of the whole thing anyway. Man, the comments did not like I turned off the HUD. They're like, turning off the HUD is actually so stupid here. It doesn't accomplish anything. Just mod out the compass, or just don't. You have to leave. You can't leave the line anyway. It doesn't freaking matter. People were very salty about me removing the HUD. I thought it was fun. I thought it was interesting. People did not agree. So, at least the people who watch my stuff don't seem to be... Okay, yeah, the power stuff's all working again now. Don't seem to be a big fan of the lack of HUD elements for one reason or another. There's like a... There's a handful of things that I've done in videos that's like... Usually there's just like a couple of... Anything you do, there's going to be a couple of naysayer comments. But then there's a handful that I've done that were like a lot of naysayer comments, and that was one of them. That was one of them. So like the thing is that like, if I'm trying to think of other things like that, so... of things that like really nobody cared much about, but like one or two people got upset about that I just ignore, right? So like, trying to think of an example. Sometimes people get upset about me like adding additional restrictions. They're like, you shouldn't have done that or whatever. Like Ghoulish not using solar powered, right? A couple of people were like, you should have used solar powered, but like the whole point of the Ghoulish video was like evaluating Ghoulish on its own merits, and most people understood that. But then there's a handful of them where I make a decision that like, there's a decently large subset of people that really didn't like that decision, and the no HUD was one of those. The no HUD was one of those. Bar graphs. Oh yeah, people are talking about the pie chart. People got really upset about the pie chart. They didn't understand it. Also, solar powered is endurance 9. That's a lot of investment. You needed 9 charisma. Wait, what? Ghoulish is... The Ghoulish one I was talking about is endurance 9, and solar powered is endurance 10. I'm confused. Maybe I'm a passive viewer, but I generally vibe with whatever choices the content creator's making along for the ride. That's the majority of people. But there's sometimes you'll see something that like the minority of people that have a problem with different decisions you're going to make. Usually, there's only small subsets that actually have a problem with decisions that I make, but then every so often there will be a decision I make that like the majority of them get upset about. I'll say my favorite part of your videos, you're making fun of the complainers. Oh, that's a lot of people get really mad at me for that too. They think I have a bad attitude. There's like a subset of people out there that think that I have like a rude personality and a bad attitude because of those jokes. And my thought on that is like, if you're feeling called out by that, then I think that says more about you than me, because I was making a funny joke at what was posed as something that would be absurd for somebody. It's like, it's a funny video on the internet. It'd be kind of crazy to have like that strong of an opinion about it. And if you think that I am a mean person because I'm making a joke about that, then I feel like that does say a little bit more about you, right? Where it's like, I was saying this as a silly because haha, who would actually have an issue with that? And then people are like, this guy's mean-spirited. This guy's rude. And it's like, hey, you're self-identifying there. We should ad break, so I'm not going to do the next round until they're over, but I'm going to go around and check and make sure that all these are full. Like, listen, whenever I say if you have a problem with that, right? You can choose to not have a problem with that, and then I'm not talking to you. If you did, then that is already sort of identifying you as a person who has a... I would consider to be at least somewhat unreasonable. And then it's like, well, I mean, if you're that upset about me saying that unreasonable people can bounce off, then it's like, you are kind of identifying yourself as one here. I'm not saying that you're the type, but you are, you know what I mean? Mean spirit is the last phrase I'd use to describe Magoo. I appreciate that. That is not the vibe that some people have me. Some people think that I'm just like rude and complaining and what's the way that I've seen it put before? I've seen some comments that just really do not vibe with my way of making those jokes. The one time I took it personal was when it was politics. I don't talk about politics. What are you talking about? When have I ever talked about politics? How on earth are you taking my lack of talking about politics personally? I'm so confused. I'm genuinely at a loss on that one. Oh wow, so I'm not allowed to get mad at things for no reason on the internet? It's like, no, you totally are. I was just saying, I don't care, effectively. Told them to call their congressman. That's not talking about... I've never actually used that in a video. I've said that in a stream. Like, you need to swear and add an additional HUD. That's a vibe of some. Diamond City politics? What Diamond City politics? Huh? Talking about the mayor? Talking about Doug Dimmadog? I'm so confused on what any of that's talking about. Oh, it was a joke. That's the thing is, like, I can't... Some people get genuinely, like, whatever, but... Anything about the taxes video? With calling your own mayor? Maybe. That was about collectibles. Call your congressman's really funny. The idea of call your congressman is actually... That's what inspired that joke. Whenever I was a kid... I've told this before. Whenever I was a kid... Anytime I would complain about, like, my mom making a... my mom would, like, tell us... oh, you need to go do your chore or whatever, and I'd like whine or complain about it. She would always come back with, call your congressman. And as a kid, I thought that was hilarious. The idea that I, like a 10-year-old who doesn't want to wash the dishes, would look up and call my congressman to complain about it was just the most absurd, hilarious thing to me, and it stuck with me my entire life. My mom passed away when I was 13, and that joke that she would make has stuck with me my entire life to where I've made it like an identifying part of my experience on YouTube. Which, like, is also really funny to me. But I've never used that one in particular to, because it's not ever felt like that one's so weirdly meaningful to me as like the inspiration for the whole thing that I've not actually said that in a video. Because it wouldn't feel justified ever. Anyway, time to do this. Mr. Congressman, I don't want to do my chores. Yeah, like genuinely. I just always thought that was really funny. Oh, we gotta go up one more. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Y'all need that floor or something? Yeah, the top layer usually plays pretty nice. It's only that middle layer that doesn't because they start seeing me and freaking out and getting stuck on each other.
Find him.
Ooh, I just took a big hit. Oh, no, I didn't. I just got shot in the head. Whatever. I can burn a stim pack for that. Okay, you know what? I think enough of them fell. I think that's good enough. Oh my gosh. Forgot to store my fusion cores.
Take him out.
Yeah, I mean, if people were caught up on the phrase congressman, representative would also work. And I feel like that translates a bit more generally. I might have hit the provisioner again. Whatever. He might just have to take some of a beating. It's fine. I feel like the generic term would be representative if you're in any sort of a government that has, you know, general representation, like voted representation kind of stuff. I feel like that's as general as it's gonna get. That's applicable. But yeah, no, it's definitely more of a semantic argument. And yeah, it is a reason that I haven't used that one. Oh, nope, we still got a few more. Two more guys to kill.
I kill you.
Oh, two more.
God, I hope there's a bounty on you.
Yeah, there's still another one stuck up there. Let's see if we can get him down. People are still like trying to poke holes in the call your congressman thing. I'm like, y'all, I haven't put that in a video. At no point has anyone been told to do that. That one had so much stuff. It gave a confirmation box. Like, are you sure you want to do that? That's a lot of stuff, man. Oh yeah, a lot of them got stuck this time. But I forgot, no wonder I can't carry anything. I forgot to put my armor back on. Because I've just been buying and selling so much. Okay, let's get these last couple of guys to drop. Oh wait, whoa, 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 whoa. I went up one too many. I went up one too many. Get down there. One more stuck over there. There he goes. Okay. One of them might have died because he might have already taken some explosive damage, but whatever. Oh no, all three of them landed. We're good. Oh, there's four. There was four of them stuck up there. And see, now that this does more damage, I don't feel as bad doing it in two sections like this because it doesn't take nearly as long to chew through them. Y'all, even though there's nothing like toxic being said at this point, let's navigate chat discussion away from anything political. The whole reason I even mentioned that at all is because I specifically don't talk about any like governmental or political stuff on my streams because it tends to lead to people getting upset about stuff. So let's pivot away from that. We're waffle gunner grinding, y'all. We're waffle gunner grinding. Bound to be almost there. How many cycles we've done in the past 30 minutes? I don't know, like 2. We've been kind of distracted. Oh, I heard another one. There's still another guy stuck up there? That was 4 more and there's still another one? Or was it 5 more? 6? Someone must have died on impact. Who the crap is still stuck up here? Oh, I just heard him land. Dude, could you get with the program? All your friends are dead. You just landed on a pile of their bodies. This is trauma you didn't have to experience. You could have went down with the rest of them. You could have gone down with the ship. But no, you had to try and survive. Causing me issues. Almost there. There we go. I didn't even pay attention to what level we made it to. I think we're like 33 now. Go ahead and loot the last guy's stuff and then I'll check. It should have been the last one. Yeah, we're to the point where every time it's making like more caps than the time before. Which is getting ridiculous. Oh wait, did I store my dirty suit? I did. Alright, let's check. We have 4 unused. We're level 35. Ooh. Heck yeah. 6 more levels. We want to do endurance. And scrounger. Because why not? To try and maybe increase some fusion core acquisition. Then I could do adamantium skeleton, but in power armor I don't know that it matters. We could go we can go solar powered. I think that'll be mildly helpful. And then otherwise I think I'm just gonna throw into like life giver and toughness, because we just need to be able to survive as much as possible. I think that'll be probably the general idea here. Oh wait, I don't need to sleep here. We need to go sell first and sleep over there. Oopsies. Sweet. Okay. 6 more levels is not bad. My plan was to go until 4 today because I'm still kind of sick and I don't want to push it. So maybe we see if we can get a few more levels before that. My buddy's loitering. Get back to work. Never get strong back 5. Yeah, I think I'm going to pass. Oh, we do want to make sure we have enough perk points because I think we'll get another rank of local leader. Or not local leader, I mean a lone wanderer. Right? Somewhere in the 30s. Crazy on that. It's 40. Okay. 25% more damage. Oh, that almost definitely doesn't impact this, actually. That's one of the few things I didn't test, actually, but it almost definitely doesn't. Like, nothing impacts it. But, I mean, I guess we should test that. But, because I didn't test it, but there's no shot.
You again. Here to
Let's see what you have.
There's no shot it works, but we'll check it. We can just test it organically when it comes up. No, sneak attacks definitely don't affect dropping from the sky and making a huge explosion. How are we doing on copper right now? Do I need any more shipments of copper? She's about to leave. Darn it. Power. We can do this. These require 2 copper each, so I can see. Oh, we have 205. No, we're good on copper. Okay, we're just selling to you.
Let's see what you got.
Let's be on YouTube soon. No, it will not. Wait, the VOD? Yes. The VOD should be up tomorrow. This is a video? No. For one, it's obviously like not done yet. And for 2, I mean, for one, I'm live on YouTube right now as well. But the VOD will be up tomorrow. The actual challenge run, it's going to be a long time because I've got a bunch of other ones queued up that I'm working on.
Hey there.
Need armor?
I'll take a look. Sure.
Here's what I've got.
Maybe some crazy turnover. Yeah, like posting it before I finished it. Oh, I didn't put on my black suit.
Need armor?
Let's see what you got.
Here's what I've got.
Oh, nope, I don't sell that. Sell these. Oh my gosh, y'all can't afford anything.
What can I get you?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what I've.
You also can afford, like, nothing. Whatever, I'll take the 3 cap loss, don't care.
If you need fixing up,
For all we know, this is pre-recorded. That'd be kind of
Need
wild.
some supplies.
I suppose I could spare.
For obvious reasons. Oh wait. Did not realize 308s were selling for 2 caps each right now.
Hey. I've got something.
Y'all, I haven't even gotten the stuff out of the workbench
I'll take
yet.
a look. Sure. Here's what
I've made it like halfway down the merchant row, and I haven't even made it. I haven't even gotten the stuff out of the workbench yet. This is getting ridiculous. Whatever, I'll take the 1 cap lost and not have to deal with that. Okay, let's go grab all the other stuff now. And then these 2 are of the shared inventory as well. So like, I have 2 more merchants to sell to before I have to, before I have to let another 2 days go by.
Excuse me.
All right, have like 10 fusion cores, please.
Let's see what you got.
Great.
Please have 10 fusion cores. Darn it. Oh, man. Yo, the exponential cap acquisition is getting tedious. How many caps you have? Not many, because we just built the last of the stores. We have like 1,000, 2,000. Oh, only now is it getting tedious? Yeah, it's getting a little tedious. Just a little bit. Black rim glasses. Yeah, we don't have any of those right now, and I'm not going looking for any. We don't need more caps. That's the thing. Is I've just tried to offload all the crap at this point. I want to say we've only got like, I don't know, 4 more loops of this, I think, and we'll be done. The end of it kind of goes pretty quick.
Just looking to trade a little.
Of course.
No, I'm
I
looking
just
to...
need to trade gear with you.
I'm sure
Dude.
I've got something you need.
Let's see what
There
you
we
have.
go.
Here's what
Thank
I
you.
got.
Have a bunch of fusion cores, please. 1! Ugh. Oh, wait. When did I get these? I didn't realize you were saying that I had them in my inventory.
If you need a weapon, you've come to the right place.
Don't know where those came from.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what.
My bad. I was like, nah. I didn't realize that. I didn't understand that. I don't know where I got those. I guessing that one of them. I guess one of the gunners had the best eyesight. That's really funny. I was like, I'm not going out of my way for those. Well, good news. I don't have to. At some point, I should also like keep some like armor. I mean, I'm gonna be in power armor the whole time, so it doesn't really matter, right? I really think it doesn't matter at all. The more that I think about it. I guess I could put the like deep pocketed mod on a bunch of pieces just to like make this process go slightly faster. But I mean, I'm just literally coming up here though. It doesn't really, none of that matters. I don't need carry weight. I don't need anything. Did I buy her fusion core?
I'll take a look. Sure.
Here's what I got.
Hi.
I love that I've been doing.
I'm
Oh
sure
shoot,
I've
I don't
got
need to talk to you.
something.
You want to do
I love that I've been doing this
some
long enough
Sure.
at this point
Let's take a look.
that
Great.
people aren't even questioning why. Like, wait, what? We have to try to get to a certain level? How come? This is for a purpose? I thought he was just doing this. This just seemed like the kind of thing you'd just be doing. Yeah, we got really shortchanged on the fusion core
Excuse me.
side of things this
Looking for
time.
something to wear? Sure. Let's take a look.
Oh wow, now he's snazzy. Okay, we're finally done with apparel. Oh wait, did I not? No, we're not, are we? I didn't get all the crap back out. I forgot. No! We're not done with apparel. We're not done with anything. We're gonna have to do this like for 3 more cycles.
Hey there. I think I've got something in your size. Let's see what you have. Here's what I've got.
I knew I forgot to do something. It was get the darn weapons back out. And all of this. Oh wow, you can take one of these.
Hey friends, my last chat under this username. Time to start anew, and save myself from being dead named lol. See you on the other side.
Oh, well, thank you for the super chat, and I wish you the very best in your new digital identity.
What's wrong with me, Doc?
Oh wait, I don't need doctor services. I don't need doctor services.
No other complaints.
All right. I can patch you up if you need it. For a small.
I just know your content enough to know, yes, this is necessary. Yes, you probably tried other stuff and you'll finish it eventually. Thank you. That means more to me than I can put into words, actually. That's the nicest message I've ever gotten in chat. I'm saying that laughing, but I'm actually not kidding. That's great.
Hi.
Can I get you a drink?
I wanted more of that energy going
Here's what I've
around.
got.
I would love a lot more of that energy. Your character is Mario. No, it is not. My character is Waluigi.
I'm sure I've got
I mean Wagyu. Non-copyright infringent Wagyu. Okay, we're up to 5,800 caps. We can at least run now to wait for the next day. For the jetpack, just press L1, L2, R1, R2, up, down, left, right, L1, L2, R1, R2, up, down, left, right. One problem with that is my keyboard doesn't happen to have any of those keys. I mean, it has up, down, left, and right, but it doesn't have L1 or R2 or R1 or L2. No, I don't drink out of a fire extinguisher. I drink out of a water bottle. What are you talking about? Get out of here. It's a normal water bottle for normal people who like to stay hydrated. Y'all are crazy. Oh, what's up, Carla?
Carla,
You first.
Hey there. Trading?
let's see what you got.
So I'll chill until L3 and R3 show up. I don't have those either. One more fusion core.
Sup everyone, smiling face with open hands.
Hi, Alexis. How's it going? Thank you for the super chat. Okay. Do you have
Hey there.
more fusion
If you need
cores?
a weapon, you've come to the right place.
Please have more fusion
I'll
cores.
take a look. Sure.
Let me know what you'd like.
Like a bunch of them. Hey, now we're talking. I'll take 4. And we're actually almost out of stuff to sell. So, which is how this always freaking goes. But ha, joke's on you. I have a bunch of fusion cells and plasma cartridges, and still that's not enough. But I got more purified waters. I'll sell another 30 of these. Good enough for me. Junk run, and then back to it. Okay. That water bottle would give 6 steel. I don't know about that. It is stainless steel. This water farming? No, this isn't water farming. I'm passively gating, like, I've been doing this for so long. Like, the settlers have water. So I am passively gaining water. But no, this is gunner farming. I could have leaned into water farming for more caps, but as you can tell, that was not necessary. We're gunner farming. Or steal at most. Yeah, there you go. Okay, back in we go. This water bottle is slightly bigger than I wish it was. It's actually not true. I wish it was... I love the amount of water it holds. I wish it were taller and a little thinner, because the way it is right now, like, I don't trust myself to grab it like this. Like, I got big hands, but I don't trust myself to grab it like this, so I have to grab it here, which is just a little bit less comfortable. It's harder to palm this. Well, my old water bottle, like, that wasn't an issue. So what I wish, unfortunately, I wish that the new one was just this tall and as wide as it needed to be to hold this amount of water, and then I'd have no issues. It's just it's not quite the shape that I wish it was, you know? I wish it was a slightly different shape. Got to repair all these, darn it. At least we know we're good on copper. We honestly might have to buy another shipment eventually, but it's 23 per loop and I had 200. No, that's bound to be plenty. That is bound to be plenty. It's the opposite problem of big burgers being taller, not wider. It is exactly the opposite problem of that. You get me. Maybe consider junk jet only. It has been done. I do think the junk jet's really interesting, and I would like to play around with it at some point. I just have to find the right run that makes sense for me. I've up until now really avoided doing things that, like, if you search the idea that you would find a video. You know what I mean? Or, like, at least, like, a very well-known video or stuff. I don't go, like, digging through the backlogs of anybody who's ever done anything ever. But, like, if I, off the top of my head, I'm like, yeah, I've seen that video, I don't consider it as a run. Just because, like, there comes a point where there's a good chunk of people who have also seen that run who are going to go, what's the point in watching Magoo do it? You know what I mean? People are going to be like, what's the point in watching Magoo do that? I've already seen Mitten Squad do it, or I've already seen Crisis do it, or whoever, right? And so there does come a point of like, when does it... Don't get me wrong, I do think I could bring a fresh spin to things, but then there's the question of like, who clicks on it? You know what I mean? So, I have normal opinions on the Cats of Adam. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Junk Jet item list. Well, the Junk Jet is an item, and as are everything you put in it. Point is, I like seeing you do it. Like, I get that, but unfortunately, y'all, there's 300 of y'all in YouTube right now, and there's 136 on Twitch, based on the numbers that it's showing me right now. That's a combined total of just under 500 people that are here hanging out right now. Thanks for that, by the way. I appreciate y'all. Unfortunately, financially speaking, I can't quite afford to make videos for 500 people. I have to make videos for all those other guys. All those other peeps that show up on just the YouTube video side of things. So if they're only going to show up for stuff they haven't seen before, kind of need to deliver something they haven't seen before. You know what I mean? That's kind of the issue. Also, sorry for bumping the mic. I'm not at a shortage of things I want to do in Fallout 4 anyway. So I'm also, like, if it'd be one thing if I was like, oh, I really can't think of anything novel to do. I have a lot of things I want to do in Fallout 4. You know, they're boring. So you're saying we aren't special? No, y'all are the best. Unfortunately, though, I'm not about to try and like siphon enough money from you all to support myself, my wife, and my 2 dogs. So we need to kind of rely on them a little bit too. That's what I'm really getting at here. I don't want to... The people who are here the most and the most dedicated, I don't want to just siphon y'all, you know? The people who like are going to come in and say mean comments, I want to make videos that they watch in spite of me so that I can take
Their ad dollars. That's what I'm really after. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're talking with us like we're adults. I assume most of you are. Do you think you have a significant split between Skyrim viewers and Fallout viewers? I mean, yeah. I think anybody who does split content like that, there's going to be some that only show up for... There's definitely a subset of people who have only watched my Skyrim videos, and there's definitely a subset that have only watched my Fallout. Weirdly, the Skyrim subset are more vocal, but my Fallout videos always perform better. So, make of that what you want. I'm guessing it's because there's more casual Fallout viewers right now because of the show. So they just, like... They also probably aren't watching Skyrim content, but they also aren't telling me that. They, like, don't care. They're like, oh, I saw this video on this game that's about this show that I watched. I'll click it, why not? You know what I'm saying? I think that's kind of where that difference comes in right now. But my Fallout videos generally always perform better. Like if you take two videos of similar performance and put them next to each other...
This is not Core Siphon, I swear.
Thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you, Alexis. I appreciate it. But... generally, if you put two equally well-executed ideas next to each other, one's Fallout, one's Skyrim, the Fallout one did better on my channel. Don't know why. Maybe it's just because it comes across that I know more about the game, or that I'm better at it. I don't know. Maybe it's just because there's more Skyrim content out there, so Fallout inherently is a bit more novel, or maybe it's the show. It's hard to say. Oh, wait, no, I'll go straight over here. Go up here. That just tends to be how that goes. Heard a bunch of drops. It's crazy how reliable this one is and how... I mean, I guess maybe I should drop the bottom one, then the top one, then the bottom one again, and that might actually make it way more reliable, if I'm being honest. Because that way they wouldn't be dropping onto other people. I think they're shoving them back into the cages. Oh yeah, see, like, there's two guys in the cages over there now. The real question is, do I think I can just kill them anyway? And the answer is, probably. I'm at least gonna do a few bounces here. Oh my gosh. So there's definitely a split, but there's obviously a large amount of overlap. You plan to do any non-Bethesda games in the future? Yes, yes I do. It's just a question of finding the right place, time, and ability to integrate that. Right now, y'all, you're going to find that I'm not taking a lot of risks since I've been doing this full-time for a whole 2 months. You know what I mean? For the rest of this year, I'm going to be playing things relatively safe. That doesn't mean that you're going to be seeing, like, boring videos or, like, half-baked ideas or whatever. Obviously, Fallout 4 Blindfolded was not something that would be, I like to believe it stands out quite a bit, but that's what I mean by playing it safe, is I'm going to be doing the stuff that's within the content sphere that I operate in, but as hard as I can go. That's what I mean by playing it safe.
Wish I could stay, but I'm in buffer hell. See y'all, love you, gesture green heart.
Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chat again, and I wish you the best with... I don't actually know what that refers to. I'm assuming it's a work-related thing, but I wish you the best with it, and thanks for being here. But yeah, so for the rest of this year, y'all, I'm not gonna be doing anything too risky. I do have one thing that I'm excited about that's in the works, but you won't see that until next month. That some of y'all may really enjoy, and some of y'all may not at all. Y'all will probably enjoy it, actually. But, you know, the wider crew will have varying opinions, no doubt. Is everybody in the cage dead? No, we'll go ahead and finish off the cage. And then we'll go see how many people are alive up top. But I do have some stuff next month that I'm excited about. And don't get me wrong, I'm excited about all of it, but like some stuff I haven't talked about that I'm excited about. If things go the way I plan them. But I haven't talked about them because I don't know for sure yet. Did I have a baby, like, rattle? Is that what I just saw? He's got... Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not going to judge his weird hobbies. Each their own, man. You just want to sit around... Maybe he's using it as an improv, like, musical shaker. You know what I mean? That kind of situation.
Oh, is there another dude under there? No, I think we're good. Oh, I think I literally just saw one despawn. That's awful and annoying. But I got you. Cage is struggling to contain. Oh, man. Dude clipped out butt first. Yeah, there was a baby rattle. You know, I'm going to assume he's using it as a shaker for music. That's what I'm going to assume. The other options are either something a little bit on the weird side of things or that he has children, and I don't want to entertain either of those options. So we're going to assume musical shaker. Oh my gosh. I just stored my pocketed armor, which lowers my own freaking... Hold up. One of them finally had something pocketed. Hey! That's more carry weight. Anyway, we can just do this, and then it'll get rid of, like, everything else in my inventory. Okay. Are you guys still alive up here? Oh, no, they're not. So I could sleep if I wanted to? Yeah. No, I got all of them up there, too. Sweet. That's a lot of gunners up here. I love that it's taking them out up here. It makes my life so much easier that I don't have to worry about these guys. That's great. I know that doesn't do fall damage because that's how it's designed, so I can just remove the floor. That's fantastic. Huge. Okay. Go another round of buying and selling. Multiple rounds of buying and selling, if we're being honest. Sorry, I just turned and saw people talking about Vampire Mommy. What the crap? He just needed the scrap, dude. Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. Go ahead and make our way through. Come on, just have a ton of fusion cores, please. Oh, wait, I'm in the wrong apparel. Honestly, I might stop swapping out. We're running into issues on that front anyway. Grab another rank of Scrounger if we wanted, but I think I would rather start going toughness route. Oh, no, let's grab solar power. In the daytime, I can carry more. Also helps on that front. Do I still have the glasses on? I do.
Looking for a weapon?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Let me know what you'd like.
I have a confession. I played Skyrim, but before any of the DLCs, so I never did them to this day. Hey, I get that. Skyrim's a weird one because everybody at this point kind of views the DLCs as just a part of the game, but like, there was a long time before I played them too. Same thing with Fallout 4. It took me forever before I played Nuka World. I want to say that I did Nuka World exactly one, and Far Harbor each exactly one time before I started making Fallout content, by the way. I'm nowhere near as experienced with them. Some of these things are starting to sell for so much, which is like great, except that, yikes. Oh, 4 fusion cores, fantastic. I think 4 might be, 4 is the max we've seen at least. There's all my pocketed stuff that we don't want to sell. Sturdy stuff, sunglasses, okay. And then let's go ahead and with this, my infection spreads, of course.
If you need a weapon, you've come to the right place.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Great.
And there went like all the rest of her money. I'll take a 2-cap loss. I don't care. And then you won't have any caps because y'all share an inventory, which is ridiculous.
You want to do some trading?
You plan on completing the DLCs as part of challenge runs. So the problem with completing DLCs as a part of challenge runs is that it makes the challenge run longer and it does not make it any more YouTube viable. Right? Like, I'm not marketing it based on my doing that. And so it's literally just a tack-on thing that unfortunately, like,
Got a few minutes to browse.
as the video goes on, people, like, there's never more people joining in as the video goes on. It's only less as it goes. So tacking something onto the end is really only just, like, for the love of the game, which, don't get me wrong, I do love the game. But at the same time, that usually means it's in favor of just making more videos on more different, like, interesting topics. That's the problem. That's kind of the balancing act.
See what's wrong with me, Dutch.
I think that's the kind of thing, you know what, sure, get rid of my infection. That's the kind of thing that if I ever hired an editor, I would very much consider starting to do, right? Because then I can, you know, double the time spent, well, not double, I spend way too many hours on it for it to be something I pay somebody else for the same amount, but I could
begin scaling the amount of editing hours, right?
Fixing up. Gotta look at it.
And that would then allow a little bit more wiggle room on what types of stuff go into each video. But right now, it does kind of feel like, unless I feel like it's a pretty integral part to how I want the video to play out and how I want it to feel, it kind of makes sense to skip it.
One day at a time.
You know what I'm saying? It's like whatever the objective is. Now, if the objective is a
You don't
DLC,
like someone that needs a drink.
if the objective is something DLC, then it's one thing. But the problem is DLC objectives is like, that's the main thing I'm doing. I have discovered people just watch way less. Because as we've seen in chats, a lot of people haven't ever played the DLCs, right? And some of them don't want to watch content on something they haven't played.
Here's what I've got.
Like the approach of each run having its own associated quest to be completed to shake things up. So, yeah, so that's the reason you'll notice that in the Arrow run, I added the college rather than just did the college. Because y'all, unfortunately, the difference between can I beat Skyrim with only spectral arrows versus can I beat the College of Winterhold questline with only spectral arrows, those two videos perform wildly different. I recognize that that's ridiculous, but that is YouTube. And lying about it it only affects negatively as well, obviously. Saying, can I beat, and then only doing a side quest or whatever, people don't love that. I mean, I don't love that. I understand why people don't love that. So that's kind of the issue there, right? Is that the video of, can I beat the game with this thing, always does better than, can I beat this one quest line with this thing? And unfortunately, you can kind of get a little chained to that. You know what I'm saying? You kind of get a little chained to it. It's unfortunate. And again, that's the kind of thing that I'm hoping to mix up more in the future whenever I am not as worried on the finance side of it. Right now, I kind of need every video to perform similarly or better than my other videos. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm financially dependent on it right now, and that's a new thing. If I get to the point where I feel pretty confident that my videos, if they fell off, they would land where I'm at right now, then I can experiment a lot more. And I'm hoping to get there someday, right? Like, take somebody, I'm going to pick on Juve, because I always pick on Juve, because Juve, I've talked to, and I know he's chill. But, like, Juve's videos that, like, don't hit quite as good perform similarly to mine that do, right? Then it's like, okay, well, you can try some different stuff. You know what I mean? I can do things that I'm not sure if they'll work well, or I feel pretty confident maybe they won't do as well, just because I want to, or because I think the video would be better even if less people watch it or whatever. Because then even if it falls off, right, it still ends up in a place that's safely financially viable, I guess. Right now, if a video falls off, it's not as financially viable.
I'm sure I've got
Especially if I'm spending like a month on it.
Let's see what you got.
Here's what I got.
That's the general idea. Ammunition. Not one? What the crap? You can at least afford all my weapons. I'm gonna be too mad at you because you're one of the only ones with a decent amount of money.
Excuse me.
I'm sure I have something you need.
Yeah, no, the
See
more
what you
experimental
have.
videos will do
You know
well
what you-
enough. Yeah, exactly. Especially if, like, the time that is being spent on those could have been spent on making a video that I did know would do better. You know what I mean? That's when it really becomes an issue. It's like, it's one thing if I'm taking a gamble on something that I think could do well, but I'm not sure. But if I'm fairly confident it won't do as well as another option, why would I not just spend the time making that other option? If I'm equally happy making both, which I don't make any videos that I'm not happy making. Like, I don't make a video that I'm not interested in. You know what I'm saying? So, like, with that being the context here, it just kind of always makes sense to lean into what I think has the better chance of working. And unfortunately, the more dependent, whoopsies, something is on DLC, the less confident I feel in that. Because in my opinion, still one of, if not the best, like the most impressive challenge run I've ever done was on a DLC, and it's one of the lesser performing videos on my channel.
Look at me, Doc.
But it was, and I feel very proud of the video itself.
Take me.
I don't think the video was worse than the others that released around the same time, but it was just on something more niche.
First,
Actually, I need some supplies for the road.
I suppose I...
That Oblivion vid not performing, casting a long shadow, unfortunately. I'm not even talking about Oblivion. I'm talking about Coulter itemless. That is mostly... I knew the Oblivion video was going to do crap. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I knew that.
We're up to 10K caps, by the way. That one wasn't a surprise, and I was ready for that. But
What can I get you?
the thing is that the people that watch Culture Item List loved it, but just you notice way less people freaking saw it compared to what you'd expect for how ridiculous it is compared to some of the other options. I'll take the 3 cap hit. I don't care.
Hey,
If you're looking for armor, I may have something you can use.
Culture Item List is one of my
Let's see
favorites.
what you
Yeah,
Let me know
as far as the challenge itself, I think it's my favorite. I don't know if it's my favorite edit. I don't know if it's my favorite video, but it is my favorite. Like, I am proud of what I accomplished in the way I went about it, and I think I did a good job kind of situation. But considering that and how much I put so much effort into that edit, I put so much effort into that one. Considering all of that, it performing not as well as the one that came before it, by the way, which nothing is it nearly as interesting happened in. Yeah, the automatron stuff was kind of interesting, but yeah, it was a bummer. I would call it video at all. What game is that on? Fallout 4. It's the last itemless video I did other than the Oblivion one. It was the final Fallout 4 itemless one. And it is, in my opinion, by far my greatest gaming achievement ever. And I don't think it's necessarily I think a lot of my videos very much rival it in quality, but as far as the actual gaming achievement, it's up there. I don't know who you're talking about. Somebody said the Soulsign DLC video he made, and I don't know who that's referring to because I'm assuming it's based on a chat message that's long gone at this point.
hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
I'll take a look, sure.
Always happy to make a sale.
Yeah, I mean, the channel that you're talking about is way more established than mine. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that it makes sense for me to wait until my channel is more established. You're talking about somebody with 3 times the sub count. I'm not going to use that as a template for my own potential success. I'm going to use my own performance, like my own video performance as my... I feel like playing the, like, oh, well, such and such did this, so that means you can too, is running a very strong, like, false equivalency setup. You know what I mean? Like, where you're just kind of setting yourself up for failure, in my opinion, of saying, like, oh, I can do this thing because somebody else did this thing. Like, I feel like that undercuts other creators a lot too. You know, so I mean, if you're talking about a creator that is triple my success level, I'm not going to use that as a basis for what I think would perform well on my own channel. Because there are different sort of like thresholds like that, and you have to be realistic about like who you are and what you bring to the table. Which I feel like I do a decently good job at.
I'm sure I've got something you need.
Let's see what you have.
Great.
Go back sometimes and watch old VODs to see how much more of your personalities come out. I need to get back to watching old VODs because I have some that I had to take down that I have to comb through and remove some stuff from. And I've been putting it off because honestly, I've been swamped, if we're being real here. What do you got Fusion Core wise? Fusion Cores? Nice. Yeah, out the gate, I was pretty convinced that nobody wanted my personality was more of a handicap on my content than it was a benefit. I don't approach it with that mentality anymore, thankfully. But, you know, early on, nobody cares about you yet.
If you need a weapon,
That's the thing is when you first start, then 100% of the people that click on your video don't care about you because they don't know who you are yet. So you kind of got to give them a reason to care.
Let's see what you have. Great.
Lately been busy since going full time. Yeah, no, I've been completely swamped. Honestly, even just the extra streams, trying to juggle the extra streams and everything else is not always the easiest to manage.
You looking for something to wear?
Let's see what you got.
Let me know what you like.
Personality 75% of the reason I watch. Well, I appreciate that. I think that's about my target range. Because the stuff I'm doing I want the stuff I'm doing to be impressive enough for people to watch too. But yeah, if it's 75% personality, that's a good spot to hit. I'd be happy with that. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, when you're a new creator, the video ideas have to be what get people in the door. Because the thing is, you don't go check out a new creator based on their personality. You don't know it yet. You know what I mean? If you think about right now, your favorite, like, personality-driven creator, you didn't know their personality the first time you clicked on their video, unless you saw them, I guess, in a collaboration with somebody else you watch. But, like, other than that one instance. Y'all, we're up to 37 fusion cores. And 12,000 caps. I think we're good. I'll be honest with y'all. I think we're good. I think we're probably good for the rest of the run. Oh, that one already repaired. And then I think what did I say? We're 6 levels away? So we're nearly ready to go play the video game, y'all. We might be playing the video game sub 20. Did y'all believe that? That we might sub 20 go to Conquered? Weirdly, that's kind of rare. Sub 20 Conquered is not something that happens as often as you'd guess in my runs. Beating the settler tax this time. Oh yeah, that one was a slow burn for sure. That one, like this one though, got very exponential. That one had a bigger curve, you know, like uptick than this one. So where am I at on this? 36. Yeah, 5 more levels. 5 more levels. That was 6. It's 5 more levels. We ever check the in-game date? Oh no, I totally forgot. It is May 20th, 2288. It's not going to be as far as the settler taxes. That one had so much waiting around. Oh wait, I didn't. Doesn't take much for me to watch Fallout 4 Challenge Run, but somebody who understands the best faction and doesn't say gross things. Sold. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's another thing. Is it's strange. There's so many people who just assume that everyone hates the railroad, and I think my community and content has very much proven that not to be true, because I get a ton of comments from people saying, "Thank you, finally somebody who doesn't just irrationally hate the railroad." I like that it sets me apart, but I'm also genuinely shocked by the fact that it's that rare for people to enjoy the railroad as a faction. That's so wild to me that that's like a rare and unheard of thing. I don't understand why you hate Trudy. That comes from the first video on my channel. That's like a very personal thing. She's also in the wrong, but you know. Why don't people like the railroad? People are nuts. You're literally the only non-Borderlands content streamer I watch. It took me a long time to read that message properly. I thought you were saying I was the only Borderlands content creator you watch. I was like, I think you've got me confused with somebody else. I've never made anything in Borderlands in my life. I misunderstood. I was like the railroad most. They deal with the Institute while the Minutemen rebuild the Commonwealth. Exactly. It's the dream team. It's the dream team. Personally, Magoo's an online personality who just has reasonable takes. I feel like I have very few extreme takes on anything. Unless they're like obviously like absurd for the silliness of it. Like the Brotherhood side of things. Listen, I definitely lean into it. You know what I'm saying? I haven't ever said anything I disagree with, but I definitely lean into how much I give a crap. I feel like if Fallout 4 made it less like ambiguous or more ambiguous on if Gen 3s actually had free will or not, it'd be one thing. But like, in my opinion, the game gives you ample evidence to suggest that the Gen 3 synths have a version of free will, like definitively. And with that being the case, I can't side against the railroad. I can side with the Minutemen and keep the railroad intact, that's fine. But I can't side against the railroad unless I'm just doing it for a challenge run. Enjoy the good vibe on your videos. Been binging the VODs and main channel videos. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I try and keep things as upbeat as possible. Don't get me wrong. I've had some people not be a big fan of my my mood in a couple of streams, but admittedly, when you stream used to 2 days a week with a full-time job and now 4 days a week as a full-time job, it can be tricky to stay 100% positive all the time, but I try my absolute best to. I really do. I don't always, sometimes I miss the mark, but I try my best. Yo, I'm going to try something a little different this time. I'm going to activate the switch, right? And I'm going to try and drop these guys first. Right? And then I'm going to go up. There's still a couple of them that got stuck there, but now I'm going to drop these guys. You tend to pretty reliably drop if I just like make a lap. Right? And now I'm going to go back down here and drop this layer again. And we're going to see if that improves things any. We still got 3 of them stuck, it looks like. Maybe it helped a little. I think it's good enough. Oh, I actually dropped off my fusion cores this time. Couldn't remember if I did. Is this ethical? Are these gunners ethically sourced and free range? They are. Yeah. No, we run a clean operation here. It'd be a bit creepy if you were just happy after everything. The thing is that, like, I don't actually have a hard time, like, keeping upbeat within the confines of the challenge runs themselves. Admittedly, sometimes I will let some, that was very loud and in my ear, and I did not like that. Admittedly, sometimes I will let some, like, chat naysayers get under my skin. And I think I've gotten better about that. But it's something I'm still always working on. They're grass-fed raiders too. Yeah, these are some grass-fed gunners. That just means that the gunners have eaten grass at some point in their life. If any of them show up that haven't eaten grass, y'all, I personally see to it that I stuff grass down their throats. That's how ethical things are here.
Maybe it's over.
They're not cage-free, though. I mean, they were at some point. At some point they were. I mean, they willingly walk out of their cages and into this free range. The range is fairly small, but it is free. They can freely roam anywhere they want to in the Well-Lit Waffle Gunner Grinder. Like, once they're in the chamber, they can go anywhere they want to in there. Look at it. Look, they can just move around. And they can move around as much as they want to. And they get to go out in here like for 5 minutes a day. 5 whole minutes!
Getting a bad feeling.
Are the waffles free range? Yeah. I thought better of everything I was going to say otherwise, so I'm going to go with yeah. What did I just gain all that XP for? Did somebody else just die? Sometimes, y'all, I get going on a bit, and I don't realize that it's getting progressively more and more dark, and I have to stop myself. That was one of those moments, if you're wondering why I just, like, randomly decided not to make a joke. It was just that every joke I was thinking of was getting darker, and I didn't want to delve into very... Dude, get out of my way. I mean, this is dark enough. Look at what we're dealing with here. You know, I just felt like maybe I shouldn't contribute any more than necessary. Dude, I need to loot your friend. But the last one, I think it was the last one that's in this pile. You know what I mean? Like, when we're looting through a pile of what is effectively clones of the same dead guy, I'm still really confused as to why it's all the same guy. You know, you just got to be careful on how dark your jokes get in this particular situation that, you know, we all find ourselves in from time to time. Oh, darn it. I want that pocketed piece. There we go. Okay. Now, let's see if there's other guys alive.
I'm behind,
Nope.
but I suspect I'm a chat nuisance sometimes. I honestly haven't been a part
No,
of a stream
you're
community
fine.
before, so I'm learning good participation.
Alexis, whenever you get caught up, I'm 100% not talking about you. I'm not talking about any regulars. I'm going to be real with you. If you're a regular here, when I say a chat nuisance, I am definitively not talking about you. It is only ever people who show up one time, insistent on causing trouble, and I let it get to me. That is it. That is 100% of what I'm talking about. If you're here and have ever been here before, and you like regularly communicate and are a part of things, I'm definitely not talking about you. And if you're brand new here today and you have not been trying to get under my skin, I'm not talking about you either. It's very much an intentional effort by people. And I know that, and I still let it get to me sometimes. Because you know what? Some days I'm tired, and no one is fully immune to rage bait. And I try my best to be, but I do let it get to me sometimes. But no, it is not anybody. If you mean well, I promise I wasn't talking about you. Ads! Everybody's favorite. I'm just buying and selling, so I'm not going to feel bad about blowing through this one. Although, I do kind of have to go to the bathroom, so actually I might not blow through this one. Already repaired all these. Looks like we actually got... I mean, this time it did seem to, like, work effectively. Like, I do think I got them all down there. Like, right? I think that worked. Didn't see any, like, bodies hanging around. Maybe they just despawned, but whatever. That one seemed to run pretty smoothly. Listen, I'm not ever gonna fault. See, this is one of those moments that I shouldn't. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna not say what I was about to say. I was about to reply to a message that I know better than to reply to, so I'm not gonna. Came at an interesting point in time. Hope the chatters don't get too far under your skin. No, I'm fine today. I'm fine today. I am sick, and I'm pushing my limit. Yeah, I know it's a use for somebody else. I want them to get up so I can sleep in the bed. Character development. Yeah, there you go. That's what we'll call it. No, we just need people to be here. That's good enough. How long are the streams usually? Usually about 6 hours. Today I'm probably going to cut at around 4.5.
How many blisters I got.
I don't have quite the endurance today because of being sick.
Time to do
Is
business.
this just a large stinky box? Generally, yeah.
Minutes to browse.
Darn it. You know what, y'all? I might stop. I have the glasses and the hat. I might stop swapping. We have 12. I think we're going to be fine on caps. I think we're genuinely going to be so fine. I think I'm going to stop caring. I think I'm ditching it. We're just staying in this the whole time. I don't care. I have officially hit I don't care point. Sorry to say. I'm not actually sorry to say that at all. It feels very freeing. Get rid of the rest of her money real quick. Okay. Oh, I haven't went and dropped off junk at Red Rocket in a while. That's why my carry weight's getting so... I keep forgetting to go drop it off.
Let's see what you have.
Here's what I got.
Have a bunch of fusion cores, please. Have a heart. Ooh, I'll take what I can get. Hey, everyone's back, and I'm still doing this.
Well, if you say that Atom Cats is back on the menu.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. Never change.
Let's see what you got.
Unless you want to. Everybody can do what they want. But you know what I mean. Oh, right. You can't afford any of this. Why do you have so little money? I don't think upgrading him would matter, but I might. That's not worth it. It's not. None of it's worth it at this point. I'm so close to just being done. It does not matter.
Huh? Hi. I think I've got something.
We just keep going down the line.
I'll take a look. Sure. Great.
I'm like 3 minutes behind. I'll be back later, friends.
If you need
Thanks for
fixing
being
up,
here.
Let's get a look at it.
Patch me up, Doc.
What's feeling off today?
Any desire for mod runs like London or Frost? Almost definitely. Oh my gosh. Whatever. Fine. Get rid of any of my diseases. I'd like to look into Frost at some point. London, maybe. I just. modded runs into the same thing as DLC, but more extremely, where it has to really hit a different kind of threshold to get any attention.
I can patch you up if you need it.
Especially if it's not a mod. Like,
need some
yeah,
supplies.
London, if you posted a video when it first came out is one thing, but like at this point, you know what I mean? So it's another one of those things that like I'm not saying no to, because I hope to one day have the type of audience that I can post things that I'm just excited about and people will show up because of that. I'm not quite there yet. At least, I mean, some people will, don't get me wrong, but not to like the numbers that I normally get.
Let's see what you got.
Here's what I've got.
So we're getting close to me done. Where you at? We got 3 levels left, I think. So probably 2 or 3 cycles of the grinder.
Do you think you would ever do a chems only run where you don't take any perks and only use chems?
I don't.
Excuse
the
me.
only problem with that is that like I didn't take any perks in the mouseless run,
Let's
and
see what you
I
got.
also
Here's what I've got.
didn't like use chems at all. Like, unless I had like a specific, I feel like the only way I would do that is if there was like a specific chem that I was wanting to explore in depth or something like that. But I think just the general idea of just staying on chems a lot, I don't know that it hits with the kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know that it doesn't end up feeling like, I don't want to also do runs that feel like runs I've already done, if that makes sense. Or the Vans run. Yeah, because Vans run, I only took Vans. On pace for sub 20 Conquered. Yeah, actually we are. Which I'm kind of surprised by. I said that thinking that I was maybe wrong. But maybe we're good. Only use Junkie's legendary effect weapons. Yeah, but like getting addicted to every chem and then using a weapon that scales off of that just makes me busted strong. And then it's like, that's not a challenge run. It's a fun playthrough, but it's not a challenge run. It's just a build. Fall of Orbit on Jet the entire time. I've considered that genuinely, but there's no way to do it. You would have to allow yourself some sort of a window to build up a bunch of Jet, and then that's like a... Then you're just playing the game in slow motion. Buy flamer fuel for jet fuel. I just don't know that I care. Like, I get where you're coming from on like the AP stuff, but I don't know. I'd like to find out if it's going to matter, and we have a bajillion caps anyway. Let's find out if that sort of like... People have been like, oh, you need quantums, you need jet fuel, you need like ways to restore AP and stuff. Let's find out if we actually need it or not. You know what I mean? Let's find out if we actually need it. There's a food and follow. Could use that as a soul healing item. I mean, yeah. I beat the game without items at all, so giving myself a healing item would definitely make it easier than that. You place every 8 item in the game with jet. I don't have to know how to do that, but that is hilarious. That is really funny. I don't know about it as a challenge run, but it's just a funny thought.
Looking for a weapon.
Let's see what you have.
Here's what I got.
Oh, I gotta go get the other apparel out, right? I saw all the weapons already? Okay, I did. Oh wait, no, I'm still giving her money. I thought it was on the other side of it already. We need about 500 off of this. Sure. We get this other crap out. Good. Just harvesting jet from
sure I
corn
have
plants.
something.
Jet growing on corn would be...
Sure. Let's take a look. Great.
Go pull up a carrot. It's just jet, you know? Like, that's a funny... Like, it's a humorous thought. Do I think it would make a good run? Probably not, but it's a funny thing to think about happening.
Yeah.
Man, that guy has no
Excuse
caps
me.
ever.
Step right up. All the clothing fit to wear.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Let me know.
All items runner to pick up every non-respawning item in the game. The problem with stuff like that is that it requires a comprehensive list of that doesn't exist. Which means I would then have to make one, and that then comes back around to how much time am I spending for this one run when I could do one that's equally interesting that does not take me a month of my life. You know what I mean?
Doctors around these days.
Mostly a joke. Yeah, no, but I mean, people suggest stuff all the time that I'm just like, how would I even go about that?
Scrapes and bruises.
Darn it, I don't want
It's
to...
probably a good.
I keep forgetting that one's the doctor.
Easy living, this ain't.
How's the crop today? Oh! Yeah, exactly.
Now, was there anything else bothering you?
Runs we have Juve's Earn Run. Why do people keep saying Juve did an Earn Run? To my knowledge, Juve has not also done an Earn Run.
No.
Why does that comment keep happening? That's like the 4th time somebody's come in here to tell me about Juve's Urn Run.
Use some supplies, actually.
Why?
See what I can
That was mine. I don't know if that's rage bait or not. I genuinely think, because that one was a different style than what I normally do, I genuinely think some people are confused by it.
Hey there.
Can I get you a drink?
I genuinely think some people are confused.
Here's what I've got.
Round 2 of Juve's Culture No Items Run. Right. Now that one is the most me-pilled thing ever. That I know is... As I say, somebody says that, I know that's rage bait. I know that one's rage bait. I think the Urn one is serious.
Need armor?
I think the Urn one people have said
I'll take a look.
seriously.
Sure.
Let me know what you'd like.
Because it was a slightly different style than the normal thing that I do, and I do think people have gotten confused that that was me that did it. I think that's a real thing that has been happening. Maybe not, some of it's probably been rage bait. But it is a very weird thing to have rage baited that many times distinctly different from one another. The video was so good that people think it had to have been Juve. See, that's just more insulting than any other alternative. See, it just being like a different style, that could have happened with is one thing, but people saying, oh man, that video was so good it must have been Juve's, is really just a huge diss to the rest of my content, isn't it? Like, oh hey, you did one video that was good enough, I believe Juve might have made it. Wow. I still go into Juve chat and ask about Magoo Dog's Inheritance Only run. Fingers crossed they do that. Juve would love that. I said sarcastically, please don't do that. If you do that and any way trace back to this, I will ban you. That's such an insult. It is technically, yeah. By definition, a pretty big insult, yeah. Reverse pickpocket grenades. That's been done to the degree that it can be. All right, we got another deposit. I'm pretty sure reverse pickpocketing's been done. Yo, all of the like basic things you'd think of have been done at some point.
Trading?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Always happy.
Have a fusion core. Darn you. At least you can get rid of that. And it's just ammo left, I think. Which, okay, we're almost done with this loop. Fusion cores, fusion cores, fusion cores. How much pain was Ricochet run be? I'm pretty sure reflective damage has been done.
Let me know what you'd like.
Reckon it'd be dull. I do think it would kind of get old. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm always willing to do the boring, but like, I think that one would be an unfun kind of boring in some instances. Because you have to be like at a low health, and I feel like it ends up being one of those, what is that freaking radiation, Far Harbor, whatever armor that people always talk about being so busted that you can like break the game effectively? I feel like it would turn into that. I don't know. I haven't looked into it as much. Also, Ricochet can't kill protected targets, so it also would cause that issue. I'd say Syringer. Syringer's been done. That's why you notice that my ideas are pretty darn out there. The stuff that you just like off the dome think of, you know. All for only non-explosive throwables. Nervit did Caltrops. Do we have anything to do with these level ups right now? Oh, we got next rank of action boy, so heck yes. So now 75% buff to AP regen, very helpful. We could grab the next rank of solar powered, which is, I don't care. Actually, I don't care about the other two ranks of solar powered at all. Adamantium Skeleton might end up coming in handy, but honestly, I think we're at, I mean, we have 3 left. We have one right now, so we have 4 perk points left to put out. One of them goes to armor next level, one of them goes to science at 41. So then that means we have 2 other perk points to allocate. What are the 2 most valuable things left that I could do? Oh, and it's 49 for Medic 4. Woof. Did any of the rest of these get 40 for Lone Wanderer, which I wanted to test. Scrounger, I don't know that really matters. I just grabbed a couple ranks because why not?
We're done on Action Boy. And I feel like just throwing it into toughness. Probably we're adamantium skeleton. Probably makes the most sense. We don't care about cannibal, don't care about ghoulish, don't care about rad resistant. We'll be in power armor. Aqua Boy will be in power armor, so going underwater doesn't really help us ever. Power armor is the one time Aqua Boy doesn't make sense. I mean, I could double into chem resistant, take a bunch of jet and stuff. I could double into chem resistant. I mean, I guess that's something. Or chemist to make chems last longer. We already have max nuclear physicist. We won't get the next rank of Nerd Rage. Yeah, honestly, everything else kind of looking... Well, maybe we just save the perk points until after we have it, and then I can do a little bit of testing and decide then. I think it's kind of probably the way to go. Yeah, we're not doing Vance, y'all. We're not doing Vance. Look, somebody said Mr. Sandman for sure. Look, that joke is funny because 80 people didn't make it. Slow motion waffle gunner grinding. That's true. We get slow-mo waffle gunner grind. Okay, so I dropped off all of my junk, but I still have how many 8 items do I have right now? Purified water's back up to 84, so I guess I could sell some more of those since the merchants are reset right now. Yeah, let's sell off some more 8 items. Life Giver's 2 levels for the region. That's 3 levels for region on Life Giver. It takes up to 3. I have considered going Life Giver 3 though. The region's slow, but it is convenient. But also, I have 61 stim packs now, and I have 15,000 caps.
Hey there.
If you need a weapon, you've come to the right place.
Armor science for jetpack. That's the whole idea. Yeah, we're trying to figure out what to get on the way there. That's what all of this has been for. Ditch some of this random crap. Honestly, we might just hoard the purified waters. I might not want to sell them since we are getting close to being done. Cooking beans. We can make a Nuka-Cola station, I guess. I don't know how much any of that matters at this point. Combat's I'm either going to roll or get rolled, and I honestly don't know which yet. Oh, my carry weight's high right now because I'm still carrying 6 fusion cores. I'm a big fan of Life Giver 3 since itemless run. I mean, it is, if you're like playing normally, it's very passively just a good perk to have. I'm just not sure how much use I'm going to get out of it during this, considering our like 8 item situation. So let's think here. We drop off these. So we have 41 fusion cores, and I have the max. They all last twice as long. Y'all, I don't think there's a world in which we need more than that. I don't think we need 50 fusion cores. Call me crazy. I don't think we need 50 fusion cores. And if we do, I think our 15k caps will cover as many as we need. Especially considering that we're going to be grabbing more as we go. Maybe level 41 using only landings. I expect you'll be getting rolled. But here's the thing about that. We will have maxed damage resistance T51 power armor that I can later upgrade to, like, I could come across some XO1 probably pretty easily. So I can get to the point where I have maxed out XO1 power armor at all times. It'll take a while, but what's going to be able to damage substantially through that? You know what I mean? How about you get turrets? I'll ignore them. I don't believe there's a single turret you have to kill to beat the game. You know? I don't think of what, if anything, even matters now. Did I repair these cages? I think I did, right? Yeah. Y'all, it is almost 4:30. I said I was going to stop at 4. We might leave these questions to be answered next time. I might cliffhanger you. A lot will damage that armor. I mean, damage it, yeah. Kill me through it with as many stim packs and stuff as I need. I think y'all are really overestimating the difficulty of this game, if I had to guess. If I had to guess, I think y'all are overestimating the difficulty of Fallout 4. Like, I'll die some, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. I really don't. But I guess we'll find out on Monday. I think we're going to find out Monday. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about, I think, is Green Tech. Maybe Mass Fusion. Libertalia is going to be annoying just because it's in water. We just want to see more gunners die in the tower. Yeah, but then I have to do the whole merchant round again, and I don't want to do that right now. I feel like it's better to just, you know... feel like this is a good spot to call it. And then that way we can open next stream with gunner grinding. And I think at this point I got 2 more loops and I'll be 41. I think 2 more loops is all we're really going to need for it. So I feel like it's a good time to stop. No sub 20 conquered. I mean, the timer doesn't stay running until next time I start playing. I do think it can still be sub 20 conquered. You jetpack across the platforms. I doubt Libertalia would be that bad. Yeah, but we're in survival, so if I miss one... you know what I mean? Like, it's just going to be... it's just going to be... a little bit tedious. You know what I mean? I wonder if the explosion is going to get eaten by an inch of water. I don't think so. Killing Swan in this run? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think it'll be fine. I think everything's going to be fine. I think it'll be okay. Because, like, here's the thing, right? If I look right now... I avoided doing this because I just... oh, wait, did I save? I don't think I saved. This might be one of my lower death runs at the end of it. Let me go save the game real quick, so that way this is where I'll be starting up before I move my power armor, because I don't want to have to walk it back up here. I want to check something here. Right, so our armor rating in this right now... 800 damage, 550 energy, okay? That's what it is at, like, the base rank of this crap. But, like... that's another 100 of each that I'll be able to get, because, again, I'll have max armor. I've got no reason not to max this out. That's another 100 of each. That's another 100 of each. That's also another 100 of each. Pretty sure they all are, right? Yeah. So there's 100 per, right? So that's 600 more. That's another 600 on top. Like, I'm just saying. Don't get me wrong. The problem is going to be the durability of the armor, right? But while the armor pieces are unbroken, we're going to be sitting at 1400 damage resistance and 1150 energy resistance. Yeah, we can also go get XL1 pieces. Like, that's not where it caps. Like, that's a lot, y'all. That's a lot. I might still get surprised, but that's a lot of damage resistance. Especially considering that, like, the main thing I'll have to go through, and on any pieces that aren't the legs, I'll probably go and put, wait, is it a paint? Yeah, we'll probably go put titanium plating on everything. Honestly, we'll probably titanium plate it all. So we want to start buying shipments of aluminum, actually. That's going to be the real issue. Aluminum and adhesive. So we'll go ahead and start chunking some money into that, which we have, to make it where they're even less... it'll be less fun to look at. But also, once I start actually playing the game, I'll be in first person most of the time anyway. So we'll titanium plate all of it, too, so that they aren't breaking constantly. But is that hot rod paint? It is hot rod paint. We ran over to robotics disposal. It's the reason you ban... there is a reason you ban power armor in most runs. Yeah, exactly. It's busted strong. I don't feel like it's going to be that bad. It might be. I might get caught off guard by it, but I really don't think it's going to be that bad. But anyway, y'all. It's not going to be the damage resistance. It's going to be the issue. It's going to be navigation. I know where I'm going. I know it's not what you mean, but I know where I'm going. Y'all, my whole point is that we'll have time to figure that out while getting shot at. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think the bad part was all of this. But we'll see. Hopefully we can sub 20, start the game. 20 hours in, start the video game. And then I honestly don't know how many hours it'll take past that. But we'll find out. Y'all, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up stream. I know this is earlier than usual because I normally stream a lot longer. But I am sick and I have a lot of editing to do because I've been sick and have not been editing. So I got to go get to work on that because it is causing me a certain level of stress having not done it. So, we're going to go ahead and peace out. YouTube folks, VOD folks, thank y'all for being here. I really appreciate it. Next stream will be Monday. VOD channel stuff should be up to date very soon. Again, I just had one crash, so that should be up to date soon. Thank y'all for being here. I really appreciate it. But until next time, I'm Magoo. Peacing out. Later.